Kumain-san! Hello! Hello? Sorry. Hi. Hello. I am good. I'm good. Still having a bit of a cough. Sorry. Other than that, I'm all good. Hello, everyone. Hi, Zira. Hi, Nimby. Hi, Fair. Dio, No Axel, John, Arturo, Jesus. Oh, Bjorkbuster. Oh my god, there's so many of you already. Hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing today? Are you having a good day? Is it a good Monday or a regular Monday? My Monday is it's a bit slow. I don't know. I would have liked to get more done today. I had like a whole list of stuff that I wanted to do, but I don't know. Today was just not really... I wasn't really feeling up for it. Oh, Jesus! Thank you for being a member again. 17 months. That's insane. That's crazy. Thank you so much for being a member for so long. Yeah, Easter Monday, so it's a day off for a lot of you, huh? Yeah. It was supposed to be a day off for me too, but I unexpectedly had to do some work that needs to be finished before tomorrow morning, so this is gonna be a late night again. You guys are also working today. Okay, we work together, okay? We all need to do stuff. Zero! Thank you! Thank you, thank you! Infinite star power. One day. You have a deadline this week, Arturo. It's making you anxious. Oh no. Oh, it's just the paperwork. It's the worst part. Really? Is it? I'm sorry. I hope it goes down well and you finish quickly and then you can relax a little bit. I hope so. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you had a good Easter. I hope you had a good Easter days, Easter celebration. Did you guys do anything exciting? I know we talked about it a little bit yesterday, but I didn't really do anything. I wanted to do a lot of work today, but unfortunately, didn't really get around to doing it. So I guess I'll try to do more tomorrow. Zero Junior was your Easter bunny. Yeah, we're getting it. It's like bunny moment, Easter bunny moment. Truly, truly. I did something so dumb. Like I have, okay, my microphone stand, right? I have a microphone stand. It kind of keeps falling apart. The part where my microphone is connected, it kind of, it's not that strong. I want to get a new one eventually. But for now, it will do, I guess. But every time I like yesterday, I adjusted it because of the handcrafting stream, hand cam stream. And today I had to readjust it again. So I like readjusted it for the stream today. And I did the exact same thing, which I did yesterday and the day before when I was repositioning it, is my hand slipped off the little like screw that tightens it, and it fucking hit my finger the same exact place 3 times. And today it finally had enough. It started bleeding. So I am wearing a band-aid over my finger, but it's like it's exactly at this part where your finger bends, so now I can't bend my friggin' finger. It's so dumb. It happened right before stream. Luckily, I don't really need to bend my finger for playing this game, so that's good. But man, not great. Truly is the Monday of all Mondays. But oh well, it should be fine. Wait until she sees the finger bending puzzle. Yeah, imagine. Speaking of puzzles, last time we played Virtue's Last Reward. Do you guys remember what happened? Do you guys remember? We did a lot of stuff. We did the crew quarters puzzle with Alice and Fi. And Alice was mean. Yeah, she was very mean. She betrayed us. She betrayed us. So we no longer like Alice. Okay? That's the thing today. We no longer like Alice. But luckily we're in a room today with with Alice and Luna. Yippee! Oh yeah, Dio confuses by picking ally. Yeah, that was very weird. I was like, he's gonna choose betray. He chose ally. What? He chose ally. It was very weird. But fun time. Fun time. And today we are going to puzzle again. We are starting off with an escape room immediately because we left it at that last time because I was very tired because I hadn't really slept well. So yeah. Yeah. So today we are starting with the garden. Finally, we get to go into the garden. I was very excited for this escape room. I've never seen this one before, so let's get into it. Wah, 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 wah. There we go. Oh, whoops. Let me do something real quick. Whoop. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. All right. Okay, wait. We gotta listen to the music. See if it is good. Ooh. Can we hear the music well? Not too loud, not too quiet. Or should we turn it up a little bit? This is like very relaxing and nice. Like the water sounds too. It's really good. There's music. There is. Quiet music, but loud water. But we can look around. We can immediately start. So let's just look at things, shall we? And then if you guys want the sounds to be louder or more quiet, just tell me, okay? There's a circular indentation in this panel.
And there are 2 fan-shaped holes inside it.
Look carefully. Those fans are connected. Looks like a butterfly. Maybe like a butterfly-shaped key. Not really. It doesn't really look like a butterfly. I don't know what Sigma sees in those drawings, but it doesn't really look like a butterfly. It more looks like a bow tie if you really want to compare it to something else. A single mushroom. There's a red spotted mushroom growing in the shadow of this tree. Okay, and that's not ominous at all. Grass. Big tree. Can we look at the tree? A large Japanese Zelkova tree. Okay. If we walk this way, do we get... Ah, yeah. Oh, there's something here. Metal rod. Whee! Oh, there's something behind that waterfall. Do you see that?
Wow, they even made a waterfall.
Hold on. Doesn't it look like there's something built into the rock wall behind the waterfall? Yeah, the walkway goes under it, doesn't it? I wonder what's back there. Buttons. Beep. There are 3 red buttons on the panel. I pushed them, but nothing happened.
Do you think they're broken?
Maybe you just need to press them in a specific order. First try it. Okay, maybe not. Oh, huh? There's something next to my foot. A bronze key with a nice gem on it. Ooh, cute. And a shovel. Okay, we can dig up some bodies. Let's go! I mean, puzzle. Yeah, maybe some you'll have to press them multiple times. Yeah. It's so big in here. Oh my. Oh, sorry. Wait. Okay. You mean bury? Yeah, we could also bury some bodies. Okay, let's see. Mushroom. A bird's eye view of the garden. It's kind of like a map. All right. What's that on the right? It looks like a box.
I think it's a treasure chest.
It's connected to the drawing above it, see? I see. Mushroom is silver chest. These flowers, I'm not a flower connoisseur, sorry, is golden, and moss, I guess, is like the other one. Okay, easy. Easy. What? Hey, it's a paprika.
No, that's a pepper. Probably a bell pepper. Paprika is what you call the spice you make from them.
Oh, huh. Is that true? Is that true? We call it just the same thing in Dutch. It's both like paprika. Or if you want to pronounce it the wrong way, paprika. Let's say paprika. Oh, in American, yeah, but not in English. I see. Luna is in an actually moment. Paprika is smoked bell pepper. Really? Interesting. Why is it split in half?
I'm not sure. Wait, is there something in there?
Oh, yeah. Let me take a look. Yellow coin. Nice. Some treasure. Someone was growing tomato vines on these stakes. Each vine has several red tomatoes hanging off of it. There are leaves sprouting out of the ground here. They look like onions. There are some vines with cucumbers growing on them, hanging off of the frame. There are more Dutch VTubers out there than you expected. Yeah, there are quite a lot, huh? Quite a lot of Dutch VTubers. Ooh. Wait, I think if I use the shovel here, I can do that, right?
You're going to dig up the skunk cabbage? Poor thing, it's never done anything to you.
Don't worry, I'll replant it when we're done. Box with gold lid. I'm a freaking genius. I'm so smart. What is that? Metal detector? Oh, it is! Okay. And this is...
It looks like a tombstone.
So the people buried here are Mr. Tufui and Mrs. Ego Eris?
What?
Well, that's what it says. Tufui Ego Eris. That's an epitaph. Something that they feel represents them, or just a phrase they liked.
What does it mean?
Beats me. Any ideas, Luna?
It looks like it's Latin, but I don't know what it means either.
We can ask Phi! Phi knows Latin! Did you see this? Looks like there's a keyhole down here near the bottom. You're right. Probably doesn't fit this one. No. Okay, that's what I thought. It looks like a Monster Hunter fish. It looks like there's some sort of tile mosaic on the bottom of the pond. A lion. Oh! It's a lion. Oh, I see it now. It's this way. Turn your head this way, guys. Turn your head to the right. Like mouth of the lion, eyes of the lion, manes of the lion. I thought this was an eye and it was a fish going like that. It reminded me of Monster Hunter. But it's a lion. Still reminds me of Monster Hunter. A sun lion. Yeah. What's that supposed to mean, huh? Looks like a lion, alright. Interesting. Looks like there's just enough room for two on this bench. Yeah, Luna.
Why are you looking at me?
Oh, no reason. Oh, huh? What the hecky? Okay. A metal scale. There's a plate on each side. On the right plate, golden key. Combine that with... Oh, whoops, wrong way. The box. Torn scrap of paper. Okay, gotcha. And on the left plate, small knife.
This is a balance scale.
Oh, right. You can put things on the plates to see what's heavier. Just to see what's heavier? Split fiction brain triggered. Hey, look at that bench! Yeah. Focused on those benches now. It's just a flower pot. There's nothing special about it at all.
Wait! Don't people usually hide their house keys under a flower pot or in the mailbox?
They do?
Just trust me. I'm sure there's something under there.
She's a genius! Silver key! Oh man, Luna's so smart. Okay. Let's, what is that? Maybe I gotta take a closer look. This is just a very weird patch of grass, but I think this is the place where we need to dig. Yup. Combine it with the bronze key. Combine it with the... Oh, probably can't, right? Yeah. We need the middle piece. Which is the silver one, which is the mushroom area. So let's go dig up the mushroom. Oh. I'll just go at it like this. Oh, whoops. A red spotted mushroom. I think I'll try digging here. Box with a silver lid. I'm so smart. Combine that. Combine that. Oh, whoops. Paper with dots. I have a feeling. I have a feeling, ooh, that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Feeling, ooh. Oh, we've got it, all the boxes. Okay, we don't have any further use for it. Okay. Well then, paper with dots. I thought maybe put this over something. Something left to right. I also want to examine this one a little bit more. This is a metal detector. It's pretty much what it says on the tin. You use it to detect metal.
What sort of a range do you think it has?
Depends on the amount of metal. Large objects can be detected even if they're several meters underground.
That's amazing! But what about small things like a ring or a screw?
Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes you can't find that sort of thing even if it's only a few centimeters underground.
Oh, so you need to be pretty close to it for the metal detector to work then.
What do you mean the brain isn't braining today? What do you mean the brain isn't braining? I just started. It took me 1 second. You use the metal detector on all these pieces. Everywhere. Use metal detector everywhere. Can you use it to weigh things? I have a feeling. Oh, I can just open this. I thought it would open later, but you know. Oh, that's great, actually. Because that means combine these two. Lever handle. Let's go. Let's go back to the what they said was a butterfly-shaped thing. I still say it's a bow tie. There we go. The handle fits perfectly into the hole in the wall. Good. Now try turning it.
Ba, 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 ba.
Oh. When I turned the handle, it got dark.
It looks like the light up there went down.
Maybe that light was a sort of surrogate sun. If that's the case, it didn't just get dark, it became nighttime.
So the garden needs nighttime?
I guess so. Or maybe there's some hidden meaning in switching from day to night. Let's go see if anything's changed now that it's dark.
If we want it to be afternoon again, all we have to do is turn the handle, right?
That's pretty cute. That's a star. That's star shape. Hey, look at that. Are these stars?
Maybe the idea was that when night falls, the stars come out.
Was it really just gonna be cute? I don't know. One. They're on the stream. Big blue. Tiny yellow. Tiny green. Big red. The star showed up once night fell. I wonder if there's some significance to that. The lion ate the sun. Yeah, it's gone now. That star is definitely red. The light is right underneath it. This is a big star. So far, I've found 1 star. Oh, do I need to find all of them? Okay. Star looks pretty green. That's a pretty small star. I'm impressed you even saw it. I found 2 stars. The star's yellow. The size, shape, and color are all exactly what I'd expect from a star. I guess you could say this is a typical star. I would say it's mid-sized. 3 stars. Yeah, the light or the sun went in the line shape. Yeah. Interesting. This one's blue. I feel like I could just reach out and grab it. How romantic. Well, I am a woman. It looks a little large for me to carry, though. And the last one was like there. This star is purple. It's so small and cute. 5 stars. I found 5 stars. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I'm thinking maybe this has to do with the waterfall thing. Like Alice says, maybe we go left, right, right, left, middle, middle, right. It's too dark to tell what's going on. Bruh. Are you blind? This man can't see shit. Okay. It's afternoon again. We'll probably have to make it nighttime later. Yeah, there we go. Easy. Okay, I used that paper. Nice. Now we know. The waterfall stopped.
I guess that was the waterfall control panel.
Okay. What do we do with this? Coins! 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 Okay.
The indentations are small and circular, so we probably need something that matches that description. Do you have anything like that?
Small and circular, huh? 1 coin. No! I didn't want to grab it! Oh, okay. Oh, you just grab it when you leave. Okay. Well, whatever. All right. I have a feeling I have to use that metal detector. Yeah.
Oh, this one! It's reacting to this onion!
All right, let's dig it up. This was the only one that got a reaction, right? Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Search around.
Oh look, the metal detector's reacting to this one.
Okay, can you grab that one then?
Right.
Did any of the others cause any reaction?
No, just this one. Here you go.
Cucumba! We combine it with the knife again. Green! The order of the stars. I am thinking. I don't know. Okay.
Oh! The metal detector seems to be responding to this tomato.
Alright, grab it.
Okay.
Did it react to any of the others?
No, just this one. Here you go.
Yippee! Combine with the knife. Red coin. I feel like maybe... Oh, that's all. Okay. Oh, right. We have 4 coins. Oh, okay. All right. I know the order of the stars. I know the order of the stars. I remember the order of the stars. Red is last. Then before that comes the green. Then before that comes the yellow, and then white here, I guess? Maybe I need to make it nighttime again? Let's just try that. Where's blue? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where blue is. And purple. We don't have blue or purple, so... I kind of don't know. Maybe... It's too dark. Okay. Do we just need to review the stars then? Or is there going to be a 6th star? Yeah, I think there might be something else about the coins. I think it might be their weight. So maybe we'll try weighing them. I think maybe it's their weight, but I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see if it's their weight. That's the only thing I can think of right now.
This is a balance scale. You can use it to weigh things. It can help you tell things that look similar have different weights.
Like those 4 coins, for instance. Yeah! Okay. Gold is heavier than green. Green is heavier than gold. Okay. So green is the heaviest. Green is heaviest. And... What? They just flew everywhere!
Do you think it's broken?
Let's see. Oh, I get it. If you use the skill more than 5 times, it triggers the spring, which makes the whole thing shake.
It'll do the same thing if you stop using it before you've reached 5 times. Oh, right, we need to pick up all the coins.
Well, now I've got the coins. Oh, okay, that's... Okay. Inconvenient, but okay. Ah, it's not like arrows, but it's like weight arrows. So the lightest one is... Oh, shit. Green is the heaviest. Then comes yellow. Then comes red, and then comes white? No, then comes white and... Wait. Then comes white, and then comes red. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, what's that noise? It sounded like something unlocking. Oh, screen. I guess it wasn't just a panel, it was actually a door.
There's a screen inside of it.
It's showing 9 stars.
What are we supposed to do with them?
Well, why don't you try touching them? Press the star buttons in the correct order. Oh, okay. Purple. Ta-da! I remember this. Awesome! Solved it!
Good work!
Look at the screen! Yippee! Green! That's the first one.
The safe password!
Oh, we can try it again. Maybe the other way. Oh, from small to big. I have it. I have it. Okay. From big to small? Is this one tinier? Other way around? Okay. Opposite colors? Question mark? I'm kind of... Ooh, okay. I was thinking because there's like big ones and small ones. Maybe from big to... Check sizes first, yeah. I don't remember the size matchup. But it's definitely these. Yellow was a normal sized one. Oh. Okay. We'll try again. We'll go and take a look at the stars. I think green was the smallest, yeah. And then purple was also not that big, right? Right? How big is the purple star? Purple is tiny. Small purple star. But it's like green, purple, yellow, blue, red. Yeah. Okay, green, purple, yellow, blue, red. Green, purple, yellow, blue, red. Could I do that? No. Green, purple, yellow, blue, red. Okay. Let's try it. I feel like I've... Green, purple, yellow, blue, red. Okay. That's not it. What if... What if it is separate colors? What if it's the other way? Oh, okay. It's from big to small. Okay.
You did it!
Hey, check out the screen. Blue! Moon, moon, moon. Moon, moon, moon. Moon, moon, moon. Let's go grab the files! The files! Moon. Yeah, it opened!
You did it!
Good job, Sigma. Let's go! Aren't we forgetting something? Are we? You forgot to ask anyone? I don't think we're forgetting anything, right? That's why it's called forgetting, Riri. Ice 9! Ice 9! Ice 9! Guys. We have to hurry out of here. But have you ever heard about Ice 9? Yeah, let's not vague post too much, okay? Let's not. Okay, yeah, I will get to it if I get to it. If it's like the text on the tombstone, we'll read it in the file, and if we don't read it, I'll find out eventually, or I won't. Who knows? You believe you've heard of Ice 9, have you? Because let me tell you about it. Ice 9 is a special form of water with a... Wait. Hello, everyone. Hi, class. My presentation is on Ice 9. Ice 9 is a special form of water with a melting point of 36 degrees Celsius. In other words, it freezes at room temperature. The idea of Ice 9 was originally put forth by American science fiction author Kurt Vonnegut. His version of Ice 9 has a melting point of 45.8 degrees Celsius. There is a rumor that says all the water in Alice's body is actually Ice 9. What? Is actually Ice 9. Who knows whether it's true or not, but if it is, then she has to always keep her body temperature above 36 degrees Celsius. Look at the class when presenting. Shit. I mean, oh no. Oh, big spoiler. Instead of at your paper. Oh no. I get points deducted for looking at my paper. Man. Okay, we have H. This refers to Gentaro Hongo. I know this, man. He was one of the characters who appeared in 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors. Okay, let me... He was... okay, this entire file is going to be my presentation, okay? I can still make it better. and to prove that I'm not reading off of a paper, I will paraphrase everything. This man was also the supervisor of the kidnapping that happened to the children that were in the nonary game in the year 2018. Gentaro Hongo is also CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals and a devoted follower of Free the Soul. And also, he has prosopagnosia. And that means that he can't recognize faces. And that is why there was some reveals in the other game. Morphogenetic field theory. The morphogenetic field theory says that forms, structures, patterns, and stuff of everything in reality are stored in a sort of field. That is also like abstract things, also like maybe language or thoughts or songs or culture, customs, inspiration, ideas. Any information contained, transmitted, or created by matter is held in this morphogenetic field. In the Zero Escape series, which is the series that we're playing right now, the second game in the series, espers exist, and espers are people that can communicate by accessing the field, the morphogenetic field. And Mongoose, about those reveals, could he not recognize clothing? Well, that's a fun question. They bamboozled him with clothing because yes, he can recognize clothing. But okay, questions about my presentation, I will answer them at the end, okay? If the morphogenetic field theory is true, then it would mean that in a sense, all humans are espers. Immunoglobulin, which sounds like goblin, is an important part of the body's defense against viruses, bacteria, and other invaders. It identifies and neutralizes certain threats. The IG replicator found in the lab gets its name from immunoglobulin. I know this. Integer factorization. The process of reducing a number to a series of numbers that, when multiplied together, gives the original number is called factorization. When taken to its logical conclusion, this will yield a list of prime numbers. For the purposes of factorization, 1 is not considered a prime. Example of a prime factorization could be, maybe, for example, 210 is 2 times 3 times 5 times 7. 900 is 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5 times 5. Huh? 107 is 107. 2, 3, 5, and 7 and 107 can only be divided by themselves or by 1, which makes them primes. I'm good at math. Tu fui ego eris, a relatively well-known Latin phrase that I did not know of, but I don't speak Latin, so It might look like it's talking about a pair of sexy toaster waffles, but it actually means something like what you are, I was, what I am, you will be. That's food for thought. Sometimes it's used as an epitaph. The implication is that the person in question was once alive, like the reader, but that the reader will someday also be dead. A little ominous, I guess. Wait, there's still a keyhole there. And what the? Okay, so we're all gonna die. SOIS. That's Alice! Anyway, the Special Office of Internal Security, or SOIS, is an elite intelligence organization under the jurisdiction of the Department of Defense. They investigate potentially disruptive or dangerous elements such as domestic or foreign terrorists, radical political splinter groups, and religious organizations with extreme agendas that could pose a threat to the state or the citizenry. If you listen to my presentation, you would maybe think that Free the Soul could be one of those threats. Their stated purpose is to maintain peace, but their charter authorizes them to arrest, detain, or even kill. That's pretty scary. Anyway. She wears normal clothing. Oh my god, Alice does know how to wear a shirt. Hey, yo. Nice. This was my presentation. Any questions? Any questions, class? Do I pass? That's the weirdest thing in this gold file is Alice wearing clothes. Yes, what's your opinion on time travel? That was not something I talked about in this presentation. Irrelevant question. That's an off-topic question. But for the sake of answering, for the sake of getting a higher grade, I shall answer it. Interesting. Yes. If Alice needs to be above room temperature, why does she not wear clothes to keep her warm? Maybe because it's a rumor. I don't know. Maybe her body is naturally warm. I have no idea. I am not her. I have a question about immunoglobulin. Okay. You can ask it. I will answer it correctly. Where is your lunch money? I don't know. I'm not a bully. I didn't take it. Immunogoblin these nuts. I hate it here. I hate it here. I try so hard. I prepare an entire presentation for you guys. I work really, really hard. And all I get in return is a freaking these nuts joke. I hate it here. I'm gonna check the keyhole. Out of anger. Okay, we can't do anything with it. We're gonna open the safe again and grab the key. Maybe the key works on that keyhole too. Sun, star, star. Okay. If it's not inappropriate in this educational setting, I would like to rub your shoulders. I seem tense. Oh, you guys. Oh, you guys. It was a good joke. The hemoglobin these nuts, yeah.
Is there something inside? There's a lot of stuff in here.
Let's have a look at it then. First off, this looks like a map. Whoa! What'd it say, floor B? On the upper left, it says floor B. The map we found in the crew goes to floor A. So A is the top floor, B is the bottom floor. I mean, I know we took the elevator down to get here, so right.
Let's keep going. There are more things in the safe. This is...
the key card. It has a moon on it. That means... yeah, this is the moon card that the announcement was talking about.
There's 2 of them in here, just like with the sun card.
You should take one, Alice. Why? Well, you're a solo. Luna and I'll take this one, and you take the other one. Right. Thanks. That means it's for Luna! The moon card is for Luna, yeah. So what we got next?
It looks like a piece of paper.
What's this? Some kind of diagram.
It doesn't make any sense. I wonder what it is.
Oh well, just forget about it for now. Oh well! Wait. A. B. Does that mean if this is the floors... No, I don't know. We can always come back to it later. There's 2 more things in here. What's this?
It looks like a note.
It says IG, immunoglobulin. What's immunoglobulin?
It's another word for an antibody.
You mean like the thing in your body that fights off the bacteria and viruses and stuff?
Yeah.
So what is this supposed to tell us?
Honestly, I have no idea.
The only thing left is this key. That must be the key to the exit.
Yes, I think you're right. We should be able to use it to open the door.
Yippee! Awesome! What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? Let's open the door. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. No sooner we stepped out of the garden than I saw the 3 people I'd watched leave through the green door sometime earlier. Whoa! What are you guys doing here?
We ought to be asking you the same thing. How'd you get here?
Sigma, hand me the map.
Hand me the map. Map? Oh, right. I dug the map out of my pocket and spread it out in front of us.
You 3 came in through the blue door, right?
Yeah.
And which room did you go into?
This fan-shaped one. It's called the Bee Garden. Fan-shaped one. Oh, that one.
Bee garden?
Oh, geez. Bee Garden. Bee Garden. It's this big dome with a bunch of plants in it. Look, you can see it yourself later, alright?
What about you guys?
Well, after we went through the green door, we ended up in the treatment center.
Yeah. And then we met up. Yeah, right here. I see.
So, what's the treatment center? It sounds a lot like the infirmary.
You want to have a look? We can go back to any of the rooms we've already visited.
Oh, thank you for the reminder. It's just the pod room. It's the pod room. It's where they make us turn us into popsicles. After a few moments of brisk walking, we found ourselves in the treatment center.
Treatment center.
Yeah, we've done this one. What are
They're why
those?
this is called a treatment center. Those pods can cure a number of illnesses and even repair certain injuries.
Oh, that's nuts.
How about you climb in one of them, Dio?
Please.
Why?
Well, maybe it can fix whatever's wrong with your brain.
I mean, look, I know we don't like Alice in this route, but I do like that comment.
Hey! You want to start something, lady?
Calm down now, son.
Hmm.
You don't cool off a bit and I'll have to throw you in one of these pods here.
Oh.
Huh? Why?
Weren't you paying attention? They have a cold sleep function.
Yeah.
I figured that ought to cool your head up.
Wait, did you say cold sleep? That's where they freeze you, right? And you can stay that way for a really long time?
Yeah.
According to some records we found in here, hours ago there were 3 frozen people in these pods.
3 people? Who?
Funny that you ask that.
You mean 3 of us were?
We don't know. All we found was what was in the logs for the pods.
How long were they here?
No idea. Part of the logs were erased. All that's left is when the cold sleep function turned off. It records them thawing out, getting up. That's it.
Then they could be anyone.
Well, anyone but you.
What? Why not Alice?
Because you don't need a device like this to freeze Alice. Am I wrong?
Huh? What are you talking about?
You don't need to play dumb. The water in your body isn't normal water. It's something called Ice 9.
Hey, yo! Is he just gonna spill the beans?
It freezes at 96.8 degrees. That means all you have to do to put yourself in cold sleep is drop your body temperature below 96.8.
Hey, yo?
Fancy machine needed.
Where on earth did you hear that?
From Clover.
Clover?
When we were exploring the lounge during the first round.
Is it actually true?
I see.
That's crazy.
What's so funny?
It ain't true,
Oh,
man.
You fell for that one hook, line, and sinker, didn't you? Clover was messing with you. That is, if she even said anything to you at all. It was a lie. A joke?
A joke?
Really?
No, there's no way it was a joke.
He's immediately angry. Angry.
I'm
Trolled
sure
by
that your
Clover,
body is
truly,
made of
yeah.
Ice 9.
Well, you're mistaken.
Is it?
It's a ridiculous misunderstanding. An urban legend.
With seemingly no other prompting, Alice launched into a lengthy explanation. It went something like this. I will do it in, like, kind of Alice voice. At some point in the past, someone found a frozen, mummified Egyptian queen. What was curious about this mummy, however, was that it remained frozen at room temperature. People began to refer to her as All Ice, which eventually became simply Alice. Rumors that her body was made of Ice 9 began to circulate, and her bizarre refusal to thaw only compounded them.
They say that the mummy finally thawed, and when it did, it began to move.
It's a pretty good impression. Thank you! Thank you! I try.
And ever since then, I've had people say they thought I was her. I mean, really? How could anyone believe something so ridiculous?
I mean, maybe.
The
I don't know.
existence of this mysterious Alice and of this ice that doesn't melt are just urban legends.
But why would people make that mistake about you in particular?
It can't just be because your name's Alice. There are tons of Alices.
Is it because of your face and how you look?
Well, it is true that I am both beautiful and elegant.
Oh, okay.
Can I really be blamed if people think I'm an Egyptian queen?
Oh, okay.
I don't think that's the only reason, though.
I like how Sigma just doesn't say anything. He's like, all right, sure, whatever.
Someone who made that mistake said something to me once. They claimed they'd seen me before. Of course, I immediately pressed the issue. Do you mean the mummy, Alice? I said. When? Where?
Where?
Of course, they were at a loss. In fact, I began to feel a little sorry for them. So I told them something. If you're so convinced, then maybe I am actually Alice. But maybe I've lost my memory and can't remember who I am. And so on and so on.
Right. Okay.
I'm still not sure why Clover would tell you
Convenient.
something like that, though.
Convenient.
Even if she was just messing with you, it seems a little out of left field.
You really think she put that much thought into it? She was probably just screwing with him, and it was the first thing that came to mind.
Is it though?
Maybe she wanted to see if she could get him to believe something completely ridiculous.
Yeah, I could see her doing something like that. Well, I think that's enough idle gossip for now.
Is it? Is it
The
truly?
cold sleep business is interesting, but I don't think it's terribly useful. We should go see if the other team has returned to the warehouse yet.
Yeah. That's probably smart. At Alice's request, we made our way out of the treatment center. When's she gonna go crazy? She's gonna go crazy. Still. Get radical sixed. Right? Right? Ba-da-ba-bum. Oh, it's like floor B. This is the first time we see floor B, right?
Looks like another warehouse.
Let's see if I can skip this. Okay, I can't. So
It
it's
looks
new.
like the same warehouse.
It's new still.
Hey, look.
3 more doors.
They're all glowing white.
Oh my god.
You think?
Chromatic doors. How do they work? Fi will explain it to us. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. These might be the next set of chromatic
I'd
doors.
bet on it. Look, they've got the same boxes next to them as the other doors.
So the next set of doors are white?
They haven't all been the same color
Yeah.
before.
We definitely need to tell the others about this.
Right. Let's head back to floor A. Pew, 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 pew. These cutscenes are so long. It takes them so long. It's so big. It takes them so long. Just a door. Psh. Okay. And then boom, 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 boom. We go here. Oh my god, the elevator. Ugh. Boom, 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 boom. They're gonna show the map again. Oh my god! This takes so long! So long! Okay, we're here. Jeez. Okay, we're here. That took a really long time for no reason.
Oh, thank goodness. You finally returned. I was beginning to get anxious.
Did something happen?
Yes, it's Quark, you see.
Uh-oh.
What? What happened to Quark?
He collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. Clover is looking after him, but his condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Oh no.
Ruh-roh. Tenmyoji shoved Kei aside and leapt through the yellow door. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks, then ran off after him. Oh no. That can't be good.
Quark,
Again, his uwu sleeping face.
come on, kid. Get a hold of yourself.
His uwu sleeping face. Tenmyoji grabbed Quark's shoulders and began to shake him desperately. Like, let me in! That kind of shake. It was Clover who stopped him.
Hey, what are you doing? He's sick, and we don't even know what's wrong with him. What if you make him worse?
Yeah, maybe.
Then what am I supposed to do?
Sit back, relax, have a cup of coffee or something.
I have to save him.
Save? That seems a little extreme. Maybe he just has anemia or something.
Yeah, maybe.
No, that's not it. I know him better than any of you.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
He doesn't have anemia. He's never just collapsed before.
Well, then call an ambulance and stop freaking out about it.
Bro, are you
Son of a bitch. This
dumb?
is serious.
The infirmary
Or just
seems pretty
mean.
well equipped. There are plenty of diagnostic tools, but
Without a doctor, there's not going to be much.
Oh, it's time for Luna's shining moment. Oh, right. Well, we've got Luna.
That's right. I remember Dio saying something. You have a medical license, don't you?
wait, Really? Is that true, Luna?
Oh.
Well, yes, but...
You have to take a look at him then.
You must do it!
Please. Quark needs your help.
Okay.
I'll see what I can do. I think that machine over there is a medical scanner.
I wonder if we've already had this. No.
It's called an atom. It uses nuclear magnetic
Yeah.
resonance imaging to
Again,
examine and
we're gonna diagnose him. So that thing can tell us what's wrong with Quark?
Yes, I believe it can.
Okay.
I don't want to rush you, but the sooner the better. Just let us know if you
Is it
need
just gonna
anything.
say Radical 6 again? Is there a timeline in which Quark doesn't almost die? The whole process took only a few minutes. The machine scanned Quark's body, and within seconds his results lit up the screen. Words too complicated for me to understand scrolled across it, and as she read them, Luna's face grew dark. She bit her lip and just stood there for a moment, looking down at Quark before she spoke.
Well, I know what's wrong with him. I feel so terrible saying this, but Quark has an infection. A viral infection.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Very sincere. Oh no. Don't tell me.
He's been infected with a virus called Radical 6.
Ruh-roh. Have you heard of this virus? Radical 6, I mean.
Yeah, I told Alice and Tenmyoji about it.
Fi and I heard about it from Luna.
Uh-oh. He has ligma. Oh no, he has ligma. Oh, what if she just said, like, very seriously, she'd just go, oh, I'm sorry to say this, guys, but Quark has ligma. What if that's just what she'd say? That would be so funny. So funny. I'm sorry. He has ligma. Ligma what? Sigma says, yeah. What? Yeah, Tenmyoji would be like, what is it? What's ligma? Tell me what ligma is. Ligma nuts. It's just... Oh, just I'm sorry, Tenmyoji.
It's one small
sorry.
step for man.
Finally, home just caught up to where we're at. Such sadness that even in the future, there's no cure for ligma. I'm sorry, Tenmyoji. I regret to say this, but ligma nuts. I'm so sorry. It's almost worse than getting penalized. I'm afraid you're gonna have to continue half-cocked. Oh my god. Okay. Dio and Luna were two of the first people to investigate the infirmary. They must have seen the newspaper clipping that Quark found. I stayed behind after the AB game, and they'd all split up and gone into different rooms. It seemed like, one way or another, everyone had heard about Radical 6.
No.
Wait. Luna! Luna, how do we cure him? How do we cure him of this mysterious ligma disease? There's... Wait.
There's only one cure, Tenmyoji. Immunoglobulin.
Immunoglobulin? What's that? globulin these nuts. And that's how Luna revealed herself to be Zero. Yeah. Got him. The last guy who told me a decent nut joke went home in an ambulance. I can see it.
He can't. How could he have gotten infected? That's not possible.
I'm sorry, Tenmyoji. Something about the tone of his voice seemed strange. Why wasn't it possible? Had Tenmyoji known about Radical 6 before the rest of us?
There must be something we can do!
Okay!
How can we cure him?
Well, Adam says there's an antiviral serum called Excelivir. It's the only way to counteract Radical 6. If we can inject him with some, he should.
Oh my god.
Where is it? Shouldn't it be in the infirmary somewhere?
We looked around. We didn't see anything.
I don't trust a damn thing you say. I'm asking Luna.
I'm sorry, but Theo's telling the truth.
Uh-oh.
I didn't find anything.
Damn it. What about the other rooms? Sigma, what about you? Did you find anything?
Sigma, tell me now! No, nothing. I mean, it was just like a park. Lots of vegetation and stuff, but no medicine.
What about you, Kay? Was there any medicine in your room?
We visited the laboratory. There were a number of chemicals and concoctions. Nothing like what we're searching for, I'm afraid.
Oh God, he's going to. Oh God, no.
Look, just to be sure, the three of you went to the treatment center, right? And you're sure it wasn't there?
No, there was nothing even remotely like it. You went there too, didn't you? The only thing in the treatment center are those treatment pods.
Oh, maybe we can smack him in one of those. Treatment pods. That's it! If we put Quark in one of those pods! For a moment, there was silence.
Quark?
Quark!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Again, how did he grab that scalpel?
Oh, thank God. You're awake.
Get away from me!
What?
Yeah, that's
Quark, what
not good.
Sorry, Grandpa. I can't. I have to.
Do you?
Have to what? What are you talking
Have
about?
to what?
Isn't it obvious?
Isn't it obvious? Sigma really put treatment and pods together like it was the big revelation. Yes, he is smart. That's why he's the Sigma.
I have to escape.
And we are him, so technically we are also Sigma.
How?
Like this.
Quark's hand moved like lightning. He grabbed hold of the scalpel and was driving it straight towards his heart. Stop!
No! Let go! Let go of me!
Yeah, that's not very skibbity of you, Quark. Pretty tough for a kid. Hey, guys, I could use a hand here.
Yeah, right.
On it.
Me too.
Stop it! Let go of me, you jerks!
Okay. Everyone holding him. Tenmyoji, what the hell are you doing? Get over here! Tenmyoji! Can you even hear me?
Oh, right.
Damn you! Bastards! Why won't you let me go? I have to get out of this body! They can't lock away the soul! Once my body's gone, my soul can escape!
Uh-huh.
Please! You have to let me go!
Uh-huh.
Let me go! I'm trapped here! Let me die! I have to
Same.
die! Kill
Same.
me! Somebody! Anybody! Kill me! Kill me!
Okay. Jesus, this kid's lost it. Hey, somebody get that scalpel away from him! Me 2 days before my presentation. Same. Good. Thanks, whoever that was. Quark barely even seemed to notice the loss of the scalpel. He continued to scream and writhe like he was possessed. What are we gonna do? We've got to calm him down somehow.
Yes?
Are there any tranquilizers in here?
No. Well, I mean,
What?
there's Superil Beta.
Soperil?
That's the
Yeah.
anesthetic.
Okay, we've already had this. They're gonna... Oh my
The
god.
one that's in our bracelets. Good.
They're gonna drug him.
Hit him with some of that.
Hit him with it!
He'll be fine. It's just an anesthetic, Tenmyoji. It won't hurt him, I promise.
But
Just hurry up and do it. Come on, Luna.
Okay, let me just...
Oh goodness. She's like smacks the thing. Like does the ping ping with like the flick against the
Okay, I've got it.
the syringe. Ping ping. Like they always do in like the scary doctor scenes. And then goes
Good.
sticks it in.
Wait until now. Do it now.
Right.
No! Stop! Stop!
Choo. Shoots him in the leg. Fi the girl boss. Yeah, guess I gatekeep girl boss.
Respiration, blood pressure, brain waves, everything's normal. According to these readings, he's in a very deep sleep.
Yeah, bedtime. Lights out for you. Oh, back to Ubu. Alright, I guess we're good for now.
Yes,
What about the anesthetic? How long will it last?
he shouldn't wake up for a few hours.
Man, he sure was strong for such a little guy.
I think that might be the virus's fault. It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs reason.
Mm-hmm.
Without anything to hold it back, his body was using every ounce of strength it had.
Man.
How do you know?
Huh? Oh, well,
How much do you know about this Radical 6?
Oh.
not much. I probably know about as much as you do. All I've seen about it is that newspaper article.
Yeah. That the truth?
Why would I lie about that? I've seen other viruses do the same thing. I was just making a guess. So when Quark tried to kill himself, are you saying that was because of Radical 6 too? Yes, at least I think so.
Sorry. I'm slowly dying. What kind of virus is Radical 6?
what are you doing?
I turn and follow Tenmyoji's gaze. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There stood Alice, her hand wrapped tightly around the scalpel. Apparently she had been the one to take it away from Quark. The longer I looked at her, however, the more I wondered if she'd taken it to protect him or for some other, more sinister reason. She didn't seem stable. In fact, she looked far more like Quark had a moment ago than I was entirely comfortable with. Her eyes were flat and hollow. Her face was an emotionless mask. She was not well. Alice? Hey, are you feeling okay?
We're all going to die.
Huh?
We're all dead already.
Uh-oh.
Only terrorists would resort to biological warfare. But they will. Soon.
Oh.
Hey, what the hell are you talking about?
Uh-oh.
You don't understand? All of humanity is going to die. The virus will spread.
Uh-oh.
Adults, children, everyone. Everyone! There won't be anyone left!
Okay, I really, really, really like the voice acting for Alice a lot. Oh, it's really good.
I'd rather die here.
Wait! Alice! Uh-oh, crew quarters time. We were all too stunned to even try to restrain her. We just stood there as she spun around and leapt through the door. Damn it! I shook myself and took off after her. Oh, but those few moments of hesitation had put too much distance and too many doors between us. Yeah, with the friggin' speed or lack thereof at which these doors open, that's a whole ass struggle. Which way did she go? Right? Left? I was still trying to decide when everyone else poured out of the infirmary.
You lost her.
Yeah, I don't know which way she
Let's
went.
split up and look. Quickly. She can't have gotten too far.
Right.
Look,
Okay.
if you find her, it's probably best not to shout or anything. Just do your best not to provoke her. Understood?
Okay.
10 Miyagi.
Gotcha.
I think you should stay here with Quark. The rest of us can look for Alice. Sound
Okay.
good?
Yeah,
Okay.
I stay here. Got it.
All right, let's move, people. Get going.
Okay. At Phi's command, we scattered, filtering off into the different doors. As I ran, I thought, where should I look for Alice? Perhaps the lounge would be a good bet. No! Crew quarters! Dude, how many times have you been here? Crew quarters. Crew quarters. Crew quarters. She's not here. No one here, huh? Damn, where did she go? Complaining wasn't going to help anything. I needed to go look somewhere else. Crew quarters! Go to the crew quarters. No. We get another, like, cutscene of half an hour in which we travel to... I don't know where. Yum, 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 yum. Sorry. I don't know where. Is this gonna be Alice ending? Yeah, tap into the morphogenetic field, Sigma. Come on. I wonder where we are in the flow. Treatment center. Ooh. Would be convenient. Put her into one of the pods. Put her in a pod. Are we just gonna see empty rooms? Oh, we're in this part of the flow. Okay, interesting. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. Shoot, nothing in the treatment center either. We need to find her quick or she's gonna do something bad. If we hadn't stopped Quark, he would have killed himself. I need to hurry. I headed to the garden next. Rut-row. This is not gonna be good. This is not gonna be good. She's gonna die. I mean, she was kind of mean in this route, so... But still. You know. Nobody... I'd only gone a few steps from the walkway through the grass when I stopped short. Eh? Oh! Oh my goodness. Eh! Not in the crew quarters, but in the garden. Alice!
There you are. Good. I'm glad you showed up. I just got here a minute ago. She was like this when I found her. When you showed up, I was getting ready to carry her to the infirmary.
Okay, then she's alive?
Yeah. Her breathing and pulse seem normal.
Okay.
She doesn't appear to have any obvious external wounds.
Okay, so she's just unconscious.
Looks like it.
What about the scalpel?
Doesn't look like she has it. Figure she probably dropped it on the way here. Anyway, we need to get her to the infirmary. Give me a hand here.
Right. Alice was lighter than I'd expected, and Phi and I managed to set off toward the infirmary at a brisk trot. Interesting. Why don't you just drop her in one of the treatment pods? Why don't you just do treatment pod immediately? Why infirmary? We saw what happened to Quark.
All right, please pay attention, everyone.
But pay attention to the right thing, guys. Look, oh god. Pay attention to normal things, guys. Please be normal about this, okay? We get like the biggest friggin'. Oh god. Okay.
You need to hear this. The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
What did it say?
Her
Radical
results
6.
are identical
Yeah.
to Quark's. She has also been infected with Radical 6.
Uh-oh. On our way back, Fi had gone off to retrieve the rest of the participants. 7 sets of eyes widened as Luna spoke.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
No. What's going to happen to her? Well, like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6. There's a special antiviral treatment.
Yeah.
Do you know what immunoglobulin is?
Immunogoblin?
Immunogoblin is nuts, Theo!
It's another name for antibodies. Some people have antibodies that can fight off Radical 6. Those antibodies are the basis for Excelavir.
She said the thing she did. Oh. Wait, what about those pods in the treatment center? Can't we just stick them in those? Stick them in.
Right. I thought of that too. So I went and took a closer look at them. Unfortunately...
They can't cure it?
Correct. They can suppress the symptoms for a while, but they can't kill the virus itself.
Aw, damn it.
The only way we can help Alice and Quark is if we can find some Excelavir.
But the pods will keep them from getting any worse, right?
Yes.
Well, then what are we waiting for? One of you, grab Alice.
True.
We're going to the treatment center.
That is smart, to put them in the pods. As he spoke, Tenmyoji moved over to Quark and lifted his small unconscious body off the bed. Quark shifted slightly as Tenmyoji moved him, and something fell out of his pocket with a soft clink. I bent down slowly and picked it up. Is this medicine?
What?
Well, what is it?
Hold on. There's a name on the label here. Excelavir.
Excelavir! You found it, Sigma!
Well, that was easy.
That's the one thing that can cure Radical 6.
Why did Quark have it?
Perhaps he found it earlier.
Earlier when?
We explored the laboratory. It was on the other side of the red door.
Mm-hmm.
I happened to notice Quark putting something in his pocket.
Okay. He hid it.
Whether or not that was his intention is unclear.
Okay.
I did not have the opportunity to ask, as he collapsed immediately afterwards. It didn't feel appropriate to go digging around in his pockets for it after that.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, it had also slipped my mind. We were rather
Right.
preoccupied with getting him to the infirmary as quickly as possible.
Right.
Who cares about the details? We have it. Hurry up and give it to him, Luna.
Hey, hold on a minute.
Oh, fight to the death.
What about Alice?
Does it really matter if she goes first or not?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I don't think we can do that.
What?
There's only enough here for one person.
Yep.
The only way we have to administer this is with the injection gun. And the way it functions, it uses a whole bottle each time you pull the trigger.
Yeah.
In other words, we can't split the dose in two or something.
Can you really not?
Right.
While we all stood stunned, Fi moved. Stepping over to Quark, she quickly ran her hands through his clothes, then stepped back with a frown and a small shake of her head.
Nothing. That one bottle was it.
Do you think there might be some more back in the laboratory?
No, unfortunately not.
No.
Oh, God.
Just enough medicine for one dose.
Only one person can be saved.
Who should we give it to?
Alice or Quark?
Uh-oh. What the hell is this? There's no way we're only going to save one of
What
them.
are we going to do?
Do I have to spell it out? We're going to save them both.
How?
That's, I needed to calm down, think. There had to be some way to save both of them. It was there, I knew it. IG immunoglobulin.
Do you know what immunoglobulin is? It's another name for antibodies.
Oh.
Some people have antibodies that can fight off radicals.
Oh, right! IG replicator! We could make it in there.
It makes copies of stuff.
So it's like a copy machine.
Probably copies IG. Who
Any
knows?
ideas what
Ice
it
cream
is?
By the gallon?
Honestly, would have been nice too. That's it. I've got it. The IG replicator in the laboratory. It's an immunoglobulin replication machine.
What?
Huh. Oh, I just got an achievement where I unlocked a lock. So this was supposed to be like a lock, I think. But because we did the other ones first. Yeah. It was supposed to be locked, but because we already have been there, we know. It can copy immunoglobulin antibodies. Luna just said Accelavir is made from antibodies. That means we can make more Accelavir.
Hold on a moment. There is a strange device in the laboratory that says IG replicator on it. Clover and I examined it thoroughly when we were in that room.
Yeah, we never could figure out what it did, though.
Exactly. My question is, how do you know about it, Sigma?
I saw it when I was in the laboratory.
When was that?
Probably when you were looking for Alice, right?
Oh my god, Dio saves the day. No, Dio was wrong. I hadn't gone to the laboratory when I was looking for Alice. I didn't think I'd ever been to the laboratory, so how did I know about the IG replicator?
If what he's saying is true, then we should be able to duplicate the Accelavir. That would mean we could cure Alice and Quark.
Let's go have a look then. The laboratory, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
No time to waste.
Okay. We all nodded. Wait, we can't leave them here all alone. Luna, do you think you could stay behind and look after them?
Oh, of course. I'd be happy to.
She's gonna die. Alright then, let's go. Okay. Well, I mean, let's go. Let's freaking go. Do a little copy and paste, and then we save them both, and then we're all one big happy family. Yippee! Right? 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 Let's see. Another 1,000,000-hour cutscene of us going there. This was a fun one. This was a fun place.
So this is the lab, huh?
Yes.
Where's this IG replicator thing?
Right here.
So
See?
this can copy the Accelavir?
I think so.
What are we waiting for?
Calm down, alright? Don't rush me. I carefully lowered the small vial of Accelavir into the slot on the side of the machine. An empty vial already protruded from the other side. Presumably, that was where the duplicated Accelavir would go. Ready? When I push this button, it should...
Just press the dip.
Right, and pressed. Please copy it twice, so you can copy the copy. For infinite Accelavir. Yeah? They're not gonna do that, are they? Did it work?
Have a look. The empty vial has something in it now.
And the vial Sigma used remains as it was. It does not seem to have lost any of its contents.
So, it worked?
Would have been pretty bad if it hadn't.
Alright, let's get this back. No, this thing back to the infirmary. I reached down and pulled both vials from the machine, intending to slip them deftly into my pocket.
What
Oh,
happened?
shit. Sorry, my hand slipped.
You dropped one of them?
Yeah, just one though.
What the hell? What if you'd broken it, you idiot?
Come on. If it'd broken, we could have just made another copy. Before Tenmyoji could reply, Fi spoke.
Guys?
I was surprised to hear her voice coming from near my feet. I looked down to see her staring intently at something beneath the table.
You see? It did break.
No, the vial's fine. See?
She held it up in one hand, but didn't move her eyes.
Then what the heck is going on down there?
Oh, we're cooked. We're cooked. Hi, White! Welcome, welcome! How you doing? How you doing? We are solving
Take a look.
mysteries. Let's see. She slid back from the table quickly and silently. The rest of us bent down to look. Oh, another bomb! Oh, no. A bomb?
Whoa. Really? That makes 2 then.
Oh, that's the number 2 bomb.
Guess Kay was right after all.
Wait a minute. Still don't know what bomb this one is, but we have bomb 1.
So there were more bombs.
So it would
Oh,
seem.
goodness.
Was this here when you guys came through the first
I
time?
forgot about that. Last time we found bomb number 3.
No, it was not.
Yeah, I didn't see anything, and I looked real hard.
Then
Damn.
somebody must have said it while we were looking for Alice.
Oh, they're gonna blame me.
Who the hell would do that?
We were all out looking for Alice. It could have been any of us.
No, not any of us. I was back in the infirmary. Quark was still out, so I was keeping an eye on him.
So we shouldn't consider you a suspect. Is that right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Quark's off the list too.
But Tenmyoji, you have no proof
That
you
is
spent the
true.
entire time in
Whatever
the
is
infirmary.
Kay is saying is true.
What?
You could have quietly made your way to the laboratory, planted the bomb.
That's insane. Listen to yourself. There's no way in hell I'd have left Quark all by himself to go plant a goddamn bomb.
Maybe if you're evil, you would have. Tenmyoji was still staring furiously at Kay when Clover spoke up.
Hey, what's this thing?
I turned in time to see her grab something from under the table.
It looks like a
Oh,
memory card.
another memory card!
The bomb. It was down on the floor.
Could it have been put here by the same person who set the bomb?
More information!
There was nothing like it here when we examined this room.
More information! Do you think they dropped it accidentally?
Unless it was left here intentionally, yes. I imagine so.
More information.
What do you think's on it?
More information. Let's take a look. Could I see it for a minute?
I guess so.
I plucked the card out of her hand and looked around the room. Nothing. I mean, we have the screen in the infirmary. Shoot, no dice. We'll need to plug it into something that can read memory cards, but I don't see anything
so what
here.
Do we do?
Come on, if I knew I'd be doing it. Bing, bing.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Ruh-roh.
All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically...
Wait a minute. Alice is gonna automatically ally. Time to screw her back over.
Guys, I think maybe we should get back to the top floor.
Yeah, you're right.
We can screw her back
We've got
over.
what we came here for.
What should we do about the
Betray her back.
bomb?
Not much we can do except leave it here. Alice said it'd be dangerous to touch them.
Betray her
True,
back.
but
Drop it. We can talk about the bombs later. Right now we need to take care of Alice and Quark.
Right, so we'll go back to the infirmary, give them the Excelsior, then head back to the floor A warehouse. They're not going to copy the Excelsior another time. One other person is going to get sick, and they're going to all die because they didn't copy the Excelsior another time.
It might take a little while, but they should recover.
Her voice was quiet as she backed away from Alice and Quark. In her hand was the injection gun. She carefully removed the empty vial and placed it gently in the cabinet with the other one. While we were in the laboratory, Luna had moved Quark to a crude cot. They both looked peaceful as they slept. The madness I'd seen on their faces before was completely gone.
Are they really going to be all right?
Yes. The analysis I did on the files confirmed that the duplicate was real Excelsior. The original was genuine too, of course. Now that they've been treated...
it's only a matter of time before the virus is eliminated.
Oh,
I
man.
believe so, yes. Oh, man.
Yippee-yay-yay!
I
Everyone's
was
gonna
really
die.
worried.
Clover grinned. Agreed. I gave her a reassuring pat on the back. Like a bro, dude.
5 minutes remain.
It's all fine, dude.
until
It's all gonna be
Ambidex
good,
game
dude.
polling closes.
All right, everybody. We can be relieved later. Right now, we need to get to the AB rooms and fast.
Okay, guys. I'm going to ask you guys in advance right now, so you can all vote if you want. What should we do? Ally, betray. We're up against Alice. Alice betrayed us last time, just saying. Come on, let's go. The floor A warehouse is waiting. Let's see what we do, okay? Pew, 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 pew. We have to be good. Do we really? Do we really have to? I don't know. Huh? Where's Tenmyoji?
He stayed back in the infirmary.
What?
Why?
Well, when we were all heading out, I noticed he wasn't doing anything. So I asked him if he was coming with us, and this is what I got.
I'm still worried about Quark and Alice. I think I'll stick around and make sure they're okay.
Okay.
I see. That means that Phi's only opponent will be Dio.
Huh. 1-on-1, huh?
Ugh.
That's cool. Nothing to worry about. I plan to choose Ally.
Do you really?
You know why?
Because I've only got one BP.
Exactly.
Oh.
If you chose Ally and I betrayed you, your BP would drop below 0 and... well, we know what happens then. I want to win, but I'm not that desperate. You see what I'm saying, right?
I wonder.
Tenmyoji and Dio are a pair. Tenmyoji only had one BP left. Since Dio said he's going to pick Ally, Phi can't really pick anything else.
Oh.
If she does, Tenmyoji will...
Oh! Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Kay and I are going to be going one-on-one too, right?
Oh my god. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Kay and I are going to be one-on-one
Since
too.
Quark's still sleeping,
That is correct.
Yep. How many BP do you guys have?
I've got 6.
As do I.
Okay. This will be a tough one then.
If one of them can get the other to ally and then betray that person,
Yep.
the betrayer will have 9 points.
And escape.
Look, Kay, I know you don't really have any reason to trust me, but...
Yeah.
You would like us both to vote Ally, yes?
Yeah.
I agree. If we were to both betray, then we would gain no points.
That's true.
We would lose nothing either, but that's hardly relevant.
I wonder who's
If
going to
both of us
betray
cooperate,
anyway.
Then we will both gain 2 points.
Or if they're really going to
which is much
ally.
more
I don't know.
beneficial.
Right. Okay, good. You're really gonna do it, right?
Yes,
Promise?
promise.
All right. Well,
1 minute remains.
Shit, this is bad. We need to move.
Indeed, shall we?
okay. And I'm with Luna against Alice, but Alice automatically allies. So, Dio, Kay, Phi, and Clover all took off immediately, heading into different AB rooms. Counting from the left, Dio went into room 3, Kay went into room 4, and Phi and Clover went into rooms 5 and 6, respectively. That left Luna and myself. What do you think about taking the one on the far left?
Sounds good.
Are we gonna find the dead woman? Because we still haven't found her, right? Right? Still haven't found her, right? Oh, okay. Oh. Maybe just a coincidence. I don't know. Maybe Clover allies because of Alice. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. That maybe she'd want to leave together with Alice so she would ally. So Kay can't leave. Wait, no. Would. I don't know. I have no idea what she would do.
It's probably a little late to say this, but you know Alice is still in the infirmary, so...
You're saying we should pick ally, right? Since Alice is going to default to that
Yes.
anyway. I know. It's not really fair to betray someone who isn't voting. Luna's face broke into a warm, happy smile. Not to be sappy, but it was like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. I grinned back at her before I knew what I was doing. my god! Is there like actual romance between Luna and Sigma? Are they like kinda like actually into each other? Oh my god. For a minute the notary game didn't seem so scary. Oh? Okay.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex's game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Change the poll, it's rigged. I didn't vote. I'm sorry. It's gonna be betray. My apologies. Luna's gonna hate us. I do whatever you guys tell me.
Ambidex's game has been completed.
Don't become a simp like Junpei. Too late. We're cooked. Oh, she's gonna hate us anyway now.
Thank you for your Ambidex's game.
Yeah, everyone is gonna hate us. It's not gonna be good. Luna and I stepped out of the AB room.
Why? What happened to... It's not fair to betray someone who isn't voting.
Chat, that's what happened. Astronauts, that's what happened. No, it's not my fault. They did it, not me. I didn't do anything. There was nothing I could think of to say, even if I didn't really understand why I'd pick betray instead. I didn't do anything, Luna, please. You have to believe me. It wasn't me, it was chat. It was chat. It was chat. It wasn't me, it was chat. I didn't do this to you. I didn't do this to you. It was chat. It was chat. And it almost felt unconscious, like some other part of my mind was making the decision. Like chat! Perhaps I've been possessed by some sort of evil spirit. Like chat! That it moved my finger to the betray button against my will. Right, well, we should go see the results.
We already know what they are. It's just simple math.
I'm sorry. The look in her eyes was more painful than any punch I'd ever taken. I turned away and almost ran toward the projector, anything to get away from those eyes. Whoa. We're in the long one. Okay. Well.
Results from round 2. Please.
Let's see what the other people did. Of course. Of course. Eh? Huh? Wait. What? Well, it's nice to see betrays all across the board. Nobody got any points. Nobody lost any points. But what?
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Remember when I said we haven't found the woman in the room yet? What if it was that woman and she pressed betray? Huh? What? It was impossible. I blinked, rubbed my eyes, and looked again. No. How can Alice's vote be betray? That's not possible! Uh-oh. Oh, she's awake. And she doesn't look like she's cured. Alice? She was standing inside the second room from the left. The room that should have been empty. Why? My mind was still reeling. Where had she come from? As I was trying to form a sentence, she began to move toward us. From around me, I heard a chorus of muted gasps. It seemed we were united in our surprise and confusion. Alice drew to a stop in front of me and glanced up at the display.
Thought you'd get an easy couple points, huh? Not so easy when you have to look your victim in the eye, is it?
Huh?
Coward.
Okay, sorry. Sorry. But also, no, wait, I'm not sorry. You betrayed me first. Me, a coward? You've got some balls saying that to me after you picked betray. Why are you even here?
You gave me the antivirus, didn't you?
Technically Luna did, but okay.
Tenmyoji told me. Thank you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, honestly.
She was gonna kill us. She was gonna kill us. I would have died if we picked ally.
But you should still be under the effects of the anesthetic.
Yeah, she fights it off quickly.
A bit. I have a throbbing headache, and I can barely stand. It's horrible. I'm more resistant to anesthetics than most people. A result of my training.
Oh.
Senior knew that.
Interesting. Yeah, our betray would not have killed her, but she knowingly picked a death route for us. So it's a dead end if we pick ally? Oh.
They gave me way more than the standard dose of that gas when they kidnapped me. In any event, a few minutes ago I woke up in the infirmary. Tenmyoji explained what was going on, and I got here as fast as I could.
So you showed up right after we'd gone into the AB room?
Yes. Right in the nick of time, too. About 10 seconds before the deadline, as I recall.
Oh my god.
You did that just so you could betray us?
Well, fuck you!
Right. What? Don't I get to do that? I mean, it turned out to be the right thing to do, didn't it? You two chose betray. If I'd stayed back there, I'd have lost 2 points.
And I would have been killed if we chose ally. Yeah, from this point of view, she was ready to kill someone because she didn't want to lose points.
So you're saying it was self-defense?
Was it?
Yes.
You're full of shit. Self-defense my ass. You chose betray because you wanted out. You had 6 BP. If I'd picked ally, you would have had 9. That's what you were trying to do, right?
If I was.
Are you serious? You would have killed me! Look, I only have 1 BP. You were this close to murdering me. Just admit it. You were planning to kill me so you could escape.
Don't be stupid. I knew you'd choose betray. There was...
Tell the truth!
That is the truth. Why am I the only one getting the 3rd degree here? Look at those results. 2 other people just tried to kill someone.
Okay. Fi and Dio.
Yes. If Dio had chosen ally, Fi would have killed Tenmyoji. And if she'd chosen ally, Dio would have killed her.
Yeah, but we know that Dio would choose betray, so...
I don't want to be rude, but it looks like Clover and Kay tried to trick one another. Not that it seems to have worked.
Well, the tension... There's a lot of tension here, guys. It's just like, I don't know... If you guys hadn't had, like, an Easter breakfast full of tension, this is where you get the tension. Anyway. I turned to look at the results again. Before, I'd only been looking at my own. I hadn't realized that there was only one word all across the roster. Betray. Whatever trust we'd managed to build had fallen apart. Everyone was suspicious of everyone else. Had it been the bombs? Or had it been something else? Whatever the reason, if it kept up, we'd never manage to escape. We'd be trapped in a cycle of 0-point rounds for the rest of our lives. Something had to be done. I closed my eyes and took a deep breath. Alright guys, pay attention. You've probably already all figured this out, but we can't keep going like this. If we don't start being a little more trusting, we're never gonna get out of here. We need to work together. I might have as well have been talking to a wall.
My apologies, Sigma, but I need to think on something for a bit. I would appreciate being left alone.
Okay.
I'll be leaving too. Things are getting a little too intense here for my delicate constitution.
Uh-oh. Dio.
Well, in that case...
825.
Yeah, sorry.
Without another word, she turned and left the warehouse. Tio and Kay quickly followed suit.
See? There's your answer. In the end, everyone's just thinking about themselves.
Uh-oh.
So I would appreciate it if you could not treat me like I'm the only villain here. Come on, Chloe.
Okay.
Let's go.
Hold on! Are you feeling okay? I was really worried, you know?
Oh my. I watched them walk away, Clover practically jumping with delight to have Alice back. Before long, they reached the yellow door and disappeared beyond it. Well,
Everyone's gone.
you aren't going to leave too?
No,
Are you sure? I chose betray.
I know, but I still believe in you, Sigma.
She
I
believes!
think your hand must have just slipped or something.
Yeah. My chest hurt, and when I blinked, I felt something hot and wet prick the corners of my eyes. I'm a Sigma male, and I'm crying. I bit my lip. Before I could think of anything to say, the metallic rumble of the doors closing echoed through the warehouse.
The Ambidex gates. Round 3. Star key. There is
Okay,
the
star. As many times as we want, huh?
Yes, as long as we have the star keys. That means we can keep playing the AB game over and over, too.
Sure, that won't go wrong.
Sigma? Could you show me your bracelet? Do you
Why?
remember what Zero
There's different colors! They get mixed up! Yeah, I remember. Let's see here. I'm a cyan pair. What about you?
I'm a magenta pair.
Oh man! I wonder what the others
It
are.
could be anything, I suppose. We won't know until we have a look.
We've got about an hour and a half. Oh, 80 minutes till the next set of chromatic doors open. So what should we do now?
Everyone else has gone off on their own.
Yeah, physically and emotionally. I really don't like how this is going. It won't matter how many times we repeat the AB game if nobody trusts anybody else. We'll never be able to get out of
Maybe
here.
It would help if we all had a common goal. Something to unite our hearts and minds.
Common enemy. Yeah, but we've already got something like that. We all want to get out of here. That seems like a pretty clear goal to me, but everybody chose betray, including me.
Well, what if we have an enemy?
An enemy?
Yes, a common foe. Like the
And that
person who
works.
set the bombs, for instance.
If we know who that is. After coming back from the lab, I told her about the bomb while she gave Alice and Quark an Excelivir. Yeah, that might work. If we can figure out which one of us planted those bombs, then everyone else would work together against them. But how do we figure out who that is?
Well, do you have any clues?
Clues, huh? Yeah, right! We have the memory card! I pulled it out of my pocket and held it out toward her.
What's this?
I told you, a memory card. It was under the bomb we found in the lab. I think whoever set the bomb dropped it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what's on it, though. We couldn't find any kind of stretch memory card reader.
Oh, I guess we can't really use it then.
Infirmary.
Oh, wait a second. You know what? I think I might have seen something.
Infirmary. Huh?
Yes, I remember the infirmary. I saw it when I was searching the infirmary.
Yeah.
With Theo and Quark. There was a memory card just like that one. Yes.
Then
I think we can see what's on it. The
Yippee!
computer there should be able to read it.
let's go. Let's freaking go! Luna and I exploded into the infirmary, nearly running into Alice, Clover, and Tenmyoji. Quark was there as well, and of course, but he was just as we left him, asleep on the bed.
What are you doing here?
Oh. Hello. I opened my mouth to retort, then thought better of it. If I really wanted people to start trusting each other, well, real change starts at home. As quickly as I could, I explained the second bomb and the memory card, and how we'd come to the infirmary in hopes that we could discover the contents of the latter. We exploded together. Yeah, we exploded. That's kind of a poor choice of words, yeah.
Then stick it in already.
Okay, why don't you ask me out to dinner first?
Go ahead.
Damn. Right. Just as Luna had said, there was a small slot under the screen, exactly the right size to fit a memory card. Within moments, the screen was filled with what appeared to be random letters. What's this?
6 rows, 22 letters each.
It looks like the odd rows use one set of letters, and the even rows use another set.
Yeah. It's the same thing.
In other words, the first 2 rows just repeat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is this some kind of code or something?
Doesn't look random to me. Think there might be a pattern. I just don't know what it is.
Was there anything else on there? No, it doesn't look like it.
Okay. So all we get is this gibberish. Hey, Alice, you haven't said anything for a while. What's up?
Does any of this look familiar to you, Clover?
What do you mean?
Have you seen something like this before?
Oh.
Maybe during your training?
Training?
This is...
So you do recognize it.
All right, knock it off, you two. How about you share it with
Yeah.
the rest of the class?
How about you share it? Yeah. Alice sighed and stretched her neck from side to side.
I believe this is an encoded message from a terrorist organization.
Uh-oh.
What?
They call themselves the Myrmidons.
Oh! Myrmidons. For some reason, I felt like I'd heard that name before.
What are the Myrmidons?
Put simply, they're a bunch of thugs who are trying to destroy or dismantle most of human civilization.
I see.
So this
Yeah,
thing we're
Dio
looking
shivering in the corner.
at, you think it's theirs?
Well, they have a number of different codes, but I do think this is one of them.
Okay. Okay.
Then the bomb? It was set by one of the Myrmidons, wasn't it?
Was it all set by Dio then?
Yes. Well, I can't say for sure, of course, but it seems likely.
Damn. I have got a ton of questions for you, but let me start with this one. What the heck does that thing
I
say?
don't know.
What?
How am I supposed to decode it? I don't have the key. Without a key, it would take literally hundreds of years to decode.
What about you, Clover?
Well, if Alice doesn't know how, I sure don't.
Okay.
See.
Not much we can do then. We can come back to that code stuff later. I've got another question. Alice, Clover, who the hell are you? What do you know about this code? You told me your job was to eliminate enemies of the state or something like that. Just what the hell kind of job is that? I think it's time you told us what you do. Uh-oh.
Sorry, but I can't.
Why not?
Because you might be one of them. You might be the person who set the bomb.
That's idiotic. Of course I'm not.
And where's your proof? For all I know, you're my enemy. I can't tell you anything.
I'm not your enemy. I'm your ally. I'm your friend. I just want all of us to get out of here. Just please tell us. Please. We need to find out who did this so we can all escape. But we have too little information. We need your help. Fine. If you won't tell us about yourself, then just tell us about the Myrmidons. What else do you know about them?
I'm sorry.
Before I could blink, she'd leapt up and run out of the room. Man. Hey, wait, Alice! I took off after her. Man.
How long are you going to keep following me?
Until you tell me what you
Then
know.
why don't you just ask Clover?
Clover?
You already know she works with me.
Well,
Then why
yeah.
don't you...
I wanted to hear it from you.
Why?
That's a good question. Remember the crew quarters or this garden? We got paired up for 2 separate rounds. That means I've spent more time with you than anybody else here. Maybe that's it. I guess I'm just curious about you. Oh my god, we are on that Sigma grind set. We are the Rizzler.
What are you talking about?
Immediately, she's interested. She spun around to hide it, but I caught a blush of red on her cheek. Ah! Oh my god, this is just a romance route? What? We walked down the path to where it ended next to the pond. Sit on that bench that fits 2 people? Maybe? Ayo? Ayo? Sigma, more like Rizma, for real. Clover's already rejected us in one timeline. Yeah, true, but maybe, you know. Alice sat down on the bench. We gazed at the smooth surface of the pond for several long minutes before she began to speak.
You don't hate me?
Oh, no. Oh, this is going to be Alice and Tom. Don't do this to me. When they start with the "you don't hate me," that's... Oh, no. What? Why?
I tried to kill you.
Well, I, for one, supports women's wrongs, so... You mean in the AB game?
Yes. I was so scared. Who wouldn't be? Kidnapped and locked up, forced to play some sort of bizarre game. And then we found that bomb. I know I probably sounded calm, but as soon as we found that thing, all I wanted to do was run away from it as fast as I could. Things just went downhill from there.
What do you mean?
I remember hearing that Quark had collapsed and running to the infirmary with everyone else. When I got there, I realized I couldn't understand what anyone was saying, and everything looked...
Oh, man.
I don't know how to describe it. It was like watching a video on fast forward, only it was real. Then I started to feel like... It's hard to explain. I guess you could say I didn't feel like I was myself, and it only got worse.
Must be a scary experience, though, yeah. That was probably the Radical Six.
Yes, I think so. I don't remember much after that. But when I woke up in the infirmary, suddenly all that fear was back.
Oh, man.
So all I could think about was getting out of this place as fast as I could. It never even crossed my mind that it could kill you. God help me, even if it had, I don't think I would have cared.
Oh my god.
See? I'm horrible.
Man.
You hate me, don't you?
I don't.
Just do it.
What? Do what?
Kill me!
What? What?
Get it over with!
What the hell, Alice? I'm not gonna kill you. I don't even hate you.
Fine. I could have killed you. I would have killed you.
Come on, calm down. No one's killing anyone. I think. Hope. I don't know. Stay strong. She's manipulating you. But I'm weak. But I'm weak, Fair. I'm weak. I'm weak. I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm weak. I can fix her. A single tear rolled down Alice's cheek. Then another and another, leaving shining lines across her face. When I reached out, I saw her tense just slightly. Slowly, I brushed my thumb across her cheek and off, taking her tears with it.
Why are you doing this?
Oh my god, it is the romance route.
You know, you kind of remind me of my father.
Fuck! She could have given me. No! I got dad zoned. Fuck! No! No! I'm gonna take a bathroom break. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Okay. Did they have anything to do with Myrmidons?
Will you promise not to tell Clover that I cried?
No! She's gonna... I'm... Man. Man. Come on.
Shut. I'll tell you what you want to know.
The voice acting for Alice, I love it so much. I like her so much. And then she calls me her dad. I was going for Luna. I mean, that's true, but also... Why not both?
About myself. And about the Myrmidons.
Myrmidons. Sorry. Sure, my lips are sealed. What crying? I don't remember any crying.
Good. All right, then.
She's got very long nails. Alice took a deep breath and began. I got 2 hands. Exactly. Exactly. I'm an opportunistic woman enjoyer. Women enjoyer. That's true. I like women that are morally gray. Okay. Wait, no. I shall do this again. My best Alice impression. My father is Egyptian, but my mother is French. They met while my mother was in Egypt on vacation and married shortly thereafter. When I was 3, we all moved to the US. My father was a scientist and his field was cloning. He was recruited by an American lab, which was why he moved. Both of my parents had used English around me from the time I was born, so I didn't have any problems adapting to life in the United States. By my 9th birthday, we'd been there for 6 years. That was when it happened. In the middle of the day, my mother showed up at school. Her eyes were red and puffy, but she didn't say anything to me on the drive home. When we arrived, there were several policemen there to meet us. My father had always been a very punctual man, and when dinner time came and went with no sign of him, even I began to realize something terrible had happened. It wasn't until several years later that I finally learned the truth. My father's lab had been attacked by terrorists, and he had been kidnapped. For the rest of my childhood, my mother raised me by herself. I didn't realize it then, but it must have been incredibly difficult for her, as a single mother alone in a country where any relatives were a transatlantic flight away. She did her best not to let me see it, but every so often, when she thought she was alone, the mask would fall away, and in every line of her face I could see exhaustion and loneliness. As much as I missed my father, it was those moments that made me wish more than anything that he'd never been taken. Fortunately, I was an excellent student and did especially well in math. I earned a full ride scholarship straight out of high school and spent the next several years studying. After graduation, I took a job with the Department of Defense, hoping that they might have the resources to help me look for my father. I was immediately assigned to the Special Office of Internal Security. Their purpose is to investigate and sometimes deal with terrorist organizations and other serious threats to the state. I could tell my mother wasn't happy about my decision, but she chose to remain silent about it. Eventually, I learned that the terrorist organization that had taken my father was none other than the Myrmidons, although at the time that name didn't mean anything to me. They were suspected of human cloning. Specifically, it was thought they had been using cloning techniques to copy their most useful members and expand their ranks. The Myrmidons apparently believed that they could use cloning to create a new race of humans. Now, at last, I knew the reason for my father's abduction. The commander of the Myrmidons is a man named Left. We know his name and his gender, but not his appearance or his age. The Myrmidons are closely associated with a cult known as Free the Soul. We believe that Free the Soul provides their funding, but trying to pin any kind of misdeeds on the cult's leader, a man named Brother, is like trying to nail Jello to a wall. Brother is supposed to be fairly advanced in years, and rumors say he's so old he can't even get out of bed. Unfortunately, his mind seems to be as sharp as ever. At that point, I hit a wall. I knew the Myrmidons had been behind my father's kidnapping, but that was all I could learn about them. Then one day, I got a tip that some of them were hiding in a building in the Nevada desert. Right. That's why she was there. I headed out immediately. On the way there, my car had some engine trouble and stalled out. Why was she dressed like that, though? Kind of wonder. I was trying to decide what to do when an SUV appeared out of nowhere. I'll give you one guess who was behind the steering wheel. Clover. That was the first time we met. There were 4 other people in the car with her, and when I asked them what they were doing, I got what was just about the last answer I expected. They told me they'd been locked up inside of the very building I'd been on my way to investigate, and that they were currently in pursuit of the people who had kidnapped them in the first place. My priorities shifted very quickly. After a short discussion, I convinced them to allow me to come along. My hope was to find the people they were chasing, who I was certain were Myrmidons. In the end, however, we were unable to track them down. In fact, I still don't know where they might have gone. Eventually, I took Clover and her companions to SOIS headquarters. We decided that involving the police would only complicate things. After some questioning, it was determined that the people who had instigated this particular event were not connected to the Myrmidons. We did, however, discover that the mysterious disappearance and subsequent reappearance of several children 9 years prior was connected to Free the Soul. Lost in the source. Yup. Oops. There was also a 6th person in the SUV, although they weren't riding it per se. A middle-aged man, who I'll just call H for now, had been bound and placed in the trunk. According to the other 4, he had been behind the disappearance of the children 9 years earlier. We also learned that his pharmaceutical company, a major player on the world stage, was effectively controlled by Free the Soul. More specifically, I suppose, H was a member of Free the Soul and very committed to their cause. So why had he kidnapped all those children? Apparently, it had been part of an experiment designed to test the ability of certain people to access what's called the morphogenetic field. I don't imagine you've ever heard of it before. Well, I have, actually. So I'll try and give you a quick rundown. Simply put, these people can access a sort of field that allows their consciousness to resonate with the consciousness of certain other people. To be honest, it might be simpler to just call it telepathy. The SOIS had heard of this particular ability before and had actually used it in a number of investigations, so I wasn't surprised to learn of its existence. I was shocked, however, to learn that these experiments had been carried out by a member of Free the Soul. If that was the case, then Brother must have known about it. The thought of him discovering a way to control and harness that power was terrifying. It wasn't too long after the incident in Nevada that another tip about the Myrmidons crossed my desk. This time it claimed that the Myrmidons intended to launch a large-scale biological terrorist attack. My bosses decided that we needed more agents to deal with a threat of that magnitude, and Clover was recruited. The explanation is play the previous game. Honestly, it is. Because she'd been a test subject in H's experiment, we knew she had the ability to access the morphogenetic field, and we wanted to put that ability to use. After several months of training, she was sent on her first mission. She would be tasked with the infiltration and investigation of a Myrmidon cloning lab. I was assigned to be her commanding officer. I hoped that our investigation might also give me a lead on my father's whereabouts. At last, I had a chance to find out what had happened to him. I wouldn't let that chance pass me by. Perhaps that was what kept me from noticing the truth. The whole operation was a trap. The lab was fake and Clover was captured almost immediately. I got there as fast as I could, but when I arrived, the building was only an empty shell. All of the conspirators who had pretended to be researchers and the like had already fled. I searched frantically for Clover until at last, in a basement room, I found her. She had been tied to a chair, but on the floor next to her was another body. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. It was my father. He looked as if he'd just been dumped there, and when I got to him, his body was already cold. He was covered in dark, ugly bruises. It wasn't until later that I learned he had died from ruptured organs and internal bleeding. They had beaten him to death. As soon as Clover had been captured, a Myrmidon in a mask had come to visit her. He'd said that unless she wanted to end up like my father, she would leave them alone and tell her masters at the SOIS to do likewise. In retrospect, they must have known who I was, and who my father was. That was why they'd killed him. Perhaps they thought they were sending a message to me, or that once he was gone, I'd lose my reason for chasing them. But it only became stronger. They were very, very wrong. I took Clover with me and left. I tried to console myself with the fact that I had at least been able to save her. Sometime later, I received a call from the coroner. He told me there was something I needed to see. There in the morgue was my father, cold and pale on his steel table. I could barely stand to look at him, but the coroner insisted. On his arm were 2 rows of numbers, comprised of 8s and 9s. It took me a moment to recognize my father's handwriting. He had carved them into his own skin. Oh my good. Okay then. Okay, what the heck? On his chest was another message, but they were letters this time, not numbers. Not many, just enough to make a short sentence. Bro. I love you, Alice. I broke down crying, right there in the morgue. They were the first tears I'd shed since the operation had started, and there was no stopping them. There would be no forgiveness. Not for the monsters who'd put my father through this. They destroyed my family. I would make them pay, even if I had to die to do it. That night, I made a promise to myself. I would avenge my father. It didn't take long to figure out that the numbers he'd written were latitude and longitude. They pointed to a chemical factory that had been disguised as an abandoned building. Further investigation revealed that it was the mother lode we'd been looking for, the headquarters of the Myrmidons. I think my father must have known how things would turn out. Knowing he was going to die, he'd written the directions to our enemy's fortress on his own body. He'd sacrificed too much for me to waste this opportunity with a recklessness. This time, our operation would succeed. This time, I wouldn't let my excitement put Clover or any of my other agents in danger. So we took our time. We gathered information, we did our research, and we planned. Finally, we were ready. December 25th, 2028 was going to be the day we finally set foot inside the Myrmidon stronghold. But then on the 22nd, only 3 days before the operation was scheduled to begin, a man in a gas mask appeared. Man, that freaking sucks. So you inhaled that gas, passed out, and woke up here in the AB room?
Yes.
Man! Oh my god. Okay, well, that is tragic. Hi, Hazel! Welcome, welcome! Hello, hello! I'm doing well. I'm doing well. We're playing Virtus Last Reward. I'm having a good time. We're learning about Alice's past. She is sad. It's not going great.
Well, there it is. Everything that's happened with the Myrmidons and me.
It's not
I left
going
a few
great
of the
with
details
her.
out, of course, but you get the idea.
But we touched her cheek, so, you know, after she tried to kill us. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. She gave me a sad sort of smile and stood up. Oh, man.
We should go back.
Not yet. Your story explained a lot, but there's still one big question.
Which is?
She's like, oh, still one question. Are you kidding me? Who here is a Myrmidon? One of us planted the bombs. And based off the coat we found, it's pretty clear that person is a Myrmidon, right?
Yes.
And I agree that we need to figure out who
What
they
do you
are.
propose we do?
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you about. Do you have any clues?
Clues? Well, if I could decrypt that code, it might tell us something, but...
How can we do that?
I told you, we need a key. Without that, it's pointless.
What's a key?
A key is a key.
Thank you for this information.
It allows you to sort of unlock a code. Myrmidons usually use this huge string of numbers as a key.
Wait, a long string of numbers? Could that be... Thunk memory. Thunk memory. Thunk memory. 781536109883803942419905551.
What the hell?
Oh, that was another lock that I opened. Yippee! Look at that. There was another lock here that we already have because we have the Dio ending. I was almost as surprised as she was. The numbers had just kind of appeared in my mind, and I was saying them before I knew what I was doing. Alice looked at me incredulously, and I stared back.
Wait, can you say that again?
7815361098838094241990551.
That's 198,449,351 to the third power.
She really is good at math. Damn. What?
That number you just told me. Prime factor decomposition on that number gets you 198,449,351 to the third power.
She scares me. You're talking about reducing an integer to a series of prime numbers that you multiply together to get it, right? Like, if you have 30, then you get 2 times 3 times 5, right?
Exactly. You probably learned that in junior high, right?
So you're saying that 198,449,351 is a prime, and if you multiply it by itself 3 times, you'd get that number?
Yes.
Don't tell me you just did all of that in your head.
I did do all of that in my head.
Well, isn't it convenient that she's alive right now?
Simple mental arithmetic.
What? No! No way! That's impossible!
I'm better at math than most people.
Yeah. That's not better at math.
You just recited a huge string of numbers. That seems pretty astounding, too.
I mean, I have my... I have my talents.
Where did you find that number anyway?
I didn't know what to say. What would I tell her? That it just came to me?
Can't tell me, huh? Fine. I'm pretty sure that's the key to the code, though. I know the Myrmidons use prime factors for their keys. And there aren't a lot of 25-digit numbers that turn out to be the third power of a prime number. I think there's a very good chance that number you memorized was specifically created by
Oh
someone.
my god. Could you explain that with small words?
Well, look at the prime factors of your number. 198,449,351 to the third power. I think that's our hint for cracking the code.
Okay.
You still don't get it? Try to remember the code we saw in the infirmary. What did it say on the monitor?
I think the first row was CQUJHNMTEONERAXGFMIOVP.
And the second row?
BYOLWXYPXSVZEQGTKRTLED. I think. Then they just repeat.
Wow, you've got a pretty impressive memory. We could really use someone like you back at
Well, keep going. How do we decode that?
198,449,351 to point you to the right letters.
How do we do that?
Well, the first number is 1, so take the first letter.
Yeah, C and go 1, like D.
The next number is 9, so go 9 letters over from the first one. Then 8 from that one.
Huh? The next number is 9, so go 9 letters over from the first one. Oh, 1? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. O or E?
Just keep going until you get something. Make sense?
Kinda. I ran over what she'd said in my head. The prime number Alice had given me was 198449351. Okay, let's see if I can do this. 1. C. Then 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. O. C. O. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Com. 4. Comp. L. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Complete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Completed. It says completed. It says completed. It says completed. What would we get if we picked out letters like she'd explained? The first letter would be C from the top left. Then you'd move 9 to the right, which would blah, 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 blah. That word was... Oh, I already did it. I already did it. I already did it. I already did it. Completed. I am big brain. I know what I'm doing. Completed. That's it. That's the answer.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I did exactly what you told me to do, and the word I got is completed. Well, actually, it's completed, completed, completed. The code and the letters repeat every 2 lines. It just repeats.
Well, I can't remember the code like you can, but if you're certain, I believe you.
I'm definitely certain. Yeah, it's the 0th try.
All right.
Speed running.
I wonder what completed is supposed to mean, though.
What? Aside from the obvious, you mean? I'm guessing here it means mission complete. So that's what the transmitter was for.
Huh? What are you talking about? What transmitter?
I barely even heard her. Suddenly my mind was full of memories that hadn't been there a moment before. It was like a wave had washed away the sand, revealing a bed of precious gems underneath. Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Holy Father, Holy Brother, Holy Master. My sacred mission is at last complete. With these 2 hands, mankind is saved. I am your well-made flesh. In your name, I give thanks.
I know who the Myrmidon is. It's Dio. It was him, Dio. Damn it. Why hadn't I realized it before? I could remember a series of numbers, but not this? At least I remembered it now. Dio was a member of the Myrmidons. And not just any member, he was their leader. That meant he had to be the one who planted the bombs.
Hey, are you listening to me?
Yeah.
Answer my question. What the hell was that? What's this about a transmitter?
I didn't trust myself to try and explain it to her. More than likely, she'd just think I was insane. Even I could barely make sense of the sudden influx of new information.
Wait. Don't tell me you're one of the Myrmidons.
If I was, do you really think I'd reveal myself like this?
Point.
He's the ringleader for real, for real? I think so, yeah. Out of nowhere, Clover appeared. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound like it's anything good.
Oh, there you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Uh-oh. Really?
We're all down in the Floor B warehouse. Well, all of us but Luna and Quark.
Why?
We've still got 45 minutes until the wide doors open.
I know that.
Oh, okay. Hey, wait a minute. I thought UK and Quark didn't know about the wide doors.
Tenmyoji told us about them. He said he'd show us where they were. So we all followed him down to the Floor B warehouse.
I'm assuming you left Quark with Luna?
Yeah, anyway, when we showed up, Vi and Kay were already there. Well,
So?
all of a sudden, Vi, Tenmyoji, and Dio all started yelling at each other.
Okay.
Why?
What?
Did something happen?
Yeah, the betrayal. According to Clover, the last AB game had been the cause of their fight. Even though Tenmyoji only had 1 BP, Fi had chosen Betray. They started to fight, and since Dio had pressed Betray on behalf of his team, eventually he got dragged in too.
That seems odd. Fi only had 1 BP too. Your choice seems like a perfectly valid defensive move.
Ugh, just come with me. Kay's trying to calm them down, but there's only one of him.
Okay. Come on, Alice, let's go.
Coming.
Alice and I are besties now. Now we are besties. We almost romanced her, and then she said, "You remind me of my father." Too bad. Too bad. Okay, all 4 of them were still there when we arrived. They seemed to have calmed down a bit, but the tension in the air was almost visible. Even if the smallest... I felt like I'd stepped into a room full of flammable gas. Even the smallest spark could turn the whole place into a raging inferno. Even Kay, usually so calm and collected, was standing ramrod straight with his hand balled into a fist at his side. I looked at Alice, pursed my lips, and then headed over to the angry knot of people occupying most of the room. This room is so big! It's 3 people! Clover told me what's going on. This whole thing is stupid. You need to knock it off.
Stupid? What about this is stupid? We're talking about my life, you self-righteous dick.
I know, but yelling at each other isn't going to solve your problem. The best thing for us to do right now is to trust each other and get through this. Wouldn't you agree?
Hard to trust someone who tried to kill me.
Same to you. Told you letting Dio vote was a stupid idea. What did you think he was gonna do? You might as well have pressed the button yourself.
I mean, that's kind of fair. That's kind of fair.
I couldn't just leave Quark alone.
That's no excuse. And where do you get off telling me I shouldn't have picked Betray? Did you even think that through? What? I was supposed to pick Ally? If I'd done that, I'd be dead right now.
I could say the same thing to you. Damn good thing Dio didn't choose Ally.
Please, that's enough from both of you. Sigma's right. This isn't the time to be bickering with each other.
Like you don't get to talk. You tried to betray Clover and escape on your own.
Perhaps. But I think that's better than merely killing someone.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, I only did it so that she wouldn't kill Tenmyoji.
Sure. Oh, God damn it, enough already! I roared with fury and my voice echoed and rebounded off the walls of the warehouse. Everyone fell silent. I didn't know how long that silence would last, so I decided to put it all on the table. There was only one way I was going to be able to take control of the situation. Guys, listen to me. We really don't have time for this. I was met with a number of glares, but I soldiered on. See, the thing is, I figured out who planted the bombs.
What? Is this what you were talking about earlier?
Sort of, yeah. I know which one of you it is.
Well, spit it out then.
Please, explain what's going on here.
I don't think I need to. They're going to admit their guilt in just a few minutes.
What?
You're all going to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. Or I guess I should say Dio's mouth.
What are you on? I set those bombs?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Hey, if you're gonna accuse me, you better have some pretty damn good evidence, pal.
I'm not accusing you. I'm just stating a fact.
Oh yeah? Where the hell'd you get that fact?
Fun as it was, I knew taunting alone wouldn't be enough to make Dio confess. He just played dumb. He was good at it, and I'd get nothing. That meant I was going to have to trick him. Well, you see, I'm actually from Free the Soul.
Free the Soul? What's that? Some kind of hippie shoe company?
Don't play dumb, Dio, or should I call you Left? Brother ordered me to come here, to keep an eye on you. It was quick, but for just a moment I saw his eyes twitch. I leapt on that moment of weakness like a hungry dog on a steak. Fine. Skepticism is understandable, admirable even, but perhaps this will convince you. I pressed forward, pulling out every fact I could remember. I told Dio about Brother's background and how his younger brother Left had been murdered. I mentioned casually that the Myrmidons were all clones of a single person. So, still not convinced? How about this? 7815361098838094241990551. Do a little prime factor decomposition of that and you'll get 198,449,351 to the third power. If I'm not who I say I am, how on earth could I possibly know that?
No, that's not possible.
Finally. So, let's start over, shall we? I was sent here to watch your every move. It seems our wise and noble brother doesn't trust you. He suspects betrayal.
No! You're lying!
Ooh, I assure you I'm not. But if you don't believe me, why don't you go outside and call him yourself with your transmitter?
No! No! You have to be lying! Brother trusts me! That's why he chose me for this mission!
Oh, there we go!
Why would he make me the leader of the Myrmidons if he...
Huh? Sorry, what was that?
Said, why would he have made me the leader of the Myrmidons if...
I grinned.
Wait.
Ha! Bamboozled! Bamboozled! Who is Brother? Brother is like the cult leader guy.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Sorry, Dio. I've never even seen Brother.
What the hell was all that? How did you know all those things?
I don't know. Maybe I was divinely inspired?
Don't give me that shit!
What's going on?
What are these Myrmidons?
Well! Dio and I stared at one another while Clover and Tenmyoji quickly explained to Phi and Kay about the memory card and the number 2 bomb, and about the code we'd found that was from a terrorist organization called the Myrmidons.
So you mean to say someone from the Myrmidons planted the bombs?
Mm-hmm.
And Dio pretty much just admitted to doing it?
Yeah.
Bastards. I'll never forgive you.
Kill him! I heard a low, furious muttering behind me and turned to see Alice, her lips pulled back into a snarl.
I
Eh.
am going
To kill you!
to kill you!
Yeah! Her voice rose to a scream as she charged towards Dio. Let's go! He ducked out of the way smoothly and pulled something from his paw. Oh.
Whoa there.
Uh-oh.
I like my women a little feisty. But you're taking it a little too far, sweetheart.
Ew! Stop! Dio, stop! Ew.
What?
You see this? You know what it is, don't you?
Oh my god. Is that the detonator?
Uh-oh.
Exactly. And I assume you know what happens if I press this button?
Yes. I think I do.
Uh-oh. Is this what they mean by giving the ick? I think so. Dio has been giving me the ick from the first moment I met him. And it's only gotten worse. Worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse.
I'm guessing it'll set off both of the bombs.
Well, I wouldn't say both.
You mean there's still a number 1 bomb we haven't found?
Correct. And there's one more, too.
No. There are 4 bombs?
Uh-oh.
Exactly. I planted 4 bombs.
Oh, I'm gonna have to write those numbers down a little smaller then. Ah, no, it should be fine. It should be fine.
They're the ones numbered 1, 2, and 3, but there's also one more. Bomb number 0.
Right.
Add all that up and you're looking at about 4 tons of explosive power. Those go off and it's all over.
Okay.
That's enough oomph to turn this whole place into a smoking crater.
Okay.
Aren't you forgetting something?
That'd kill you too.
So, I'm ready for that.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
I've got spares.
Spares? Is that what Sigma was talking about?
Yeah, there's like another one.
Yeah, clones.
I heard Alice whisper something to Clover.
Let's go, Clover. Show him all that training wasn't for nothing.
Oh my god, what are they gonna do? It's gonna be something very exciting. What are they gonna do? 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 Before I had a chance to ask them what was going on, they moved.
Die, you bastard!
Let's go! Okay, okay. Oh! She roared and leapt toward Dio, Clover following just behind. Alice threw a punch at Dio's face, and as he dodged, Clover spun out from behind her. Oh! Dio grunted and turned to focus on Alice, but Clover darted in and snatched the detonator from his hand.
Clover, get him! Right!
Shit! It's like a dog. Get him!
Sigma, catch!
Huh? Before I could respond, Clover had thrown the detonator at me. I scrambled to grab it out of the air and held it to my chest. I accidentally presses the button.
Stop! Let me go! Still let go of me, you asshole!
No. How about we don't? Yelling didn't do him any good, and Dio found himself subdued by the skillful teamwork of Alice and Clover. Okay, sorry. I'm very excited about this because I think it's so cool. It's so cool. Strangely, though, once they had a hold of him, he stopped struggling. I was reminded of a gazelle with its neck in the mouth of a lion. Had he surrendered? Or did he have some trick up his sleeve? It didn't feel right. I didn't have to wait long for my misgivings to prove true. The detonator in my hand suddenly began to flash. Oh, what?
Serves you right.
What are you laughing at?
You, her, all of you. God, you're stupid.
Uh-oh.
What? Why?
Uh-oh.
See that detonator you threw to Sigma? You activated it. If it gets more than a meter away from me, it sets itself off.
Uh-oh.
We figured someone might try to take it away, so we put in a little safeguard.
Oh, no.
Since you two were kind enough to take it away from me,
Uh-oh.
the bombs have gone from remote control to countdown timer.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead and destroy the detonator if you want. Won't make any difference now. The bombs are gonna go off no matter what.
Ruh-roh. How long do we have?
About 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Oh no.
Oh, that's a lot of time, actually.
My condolences.
What can we do to stop them?
I told you that already. First, we need the device that allows us to input information. Then we plug it into each bomb and enter the code.
I see.
Hey Alice, who the hell are you? How do you know all this?
None of your damn business. Just tell me where the input device is.
Well, that's none of your damn business.
Oh!
Stop! You're gonna break it!
Of course.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Please, stop!
Just tell me what I want to know.
Yeah, let's go get him.
Okay, I'll tell you. It's in my coat, the right-hand pocket.
Clover, check it out. Right.
Okay, she nodded and started digging through his pockets. After a few minutes...
It's no use. There's nothing here.
Did you lie to me?
No, I swear, keep looking.
Oh, wait. There is something in here.
Oh. Clover pulled her hand from his pocket and held it out. Is that a pill? Like for medicine?
Hey, what is this?
Huh? I can't see it. Bring it over here.
Clover frowned and moved closer to Dio, holding the pill out toward him. I freaking knew it. Suddenly he moved, his right hand snaking out to grab the pill from Clover's hand. Before anyone could react, he shoved it into his mouth. Oh. Cyanide. I heard a tiny crack as he bit down on it. Almost immediately, he grimaced in pain.
Shit!
What? What was that?
Uh-oh.
Poison, I guess.
What? Damn! How could I be so stupid?
Oh, okay. Dumbest special agents, honestly. Honestly. Why would they hold it so close to him? She could, like, stand, like, literally, like, 3 meters away and be like, what's this, dude? Like, hold it, like, very far away, but still in his field of view. His eyes rolled up into his head, and flecks of spittle began to trickle out from the corners of his mouth. I grabbed him by the hair and shook. What the hell are you doing? Where's the input device?
Lost it. In my couch. Back home.
Uh-oh. Don't screw with me!
Fine. Don't tell us. How about you give us the deactivation codes instead?
Deactivation. You guys are persistent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fine. Not gonna do you. I'll tell you. You only get one.
Whoa!
This is the deactivation code for bomb 3.
I'm ready.
Ready? LXQ LHC NMR.
Oh, NMR. LXQ, LHC, NMR. What about the other 3? Tell us the other 3! He didn't even seem to hear me.
My body will be a part of the
Oh
foundation.
my god.
A bright future.
His voice was weak and more foam was dribbling out of his mouth.
Such a beautiful world.
Uh.
My brother live in everlasting glory.
Oh, okay. Okay. Those were the last words Dio spoke. He died with a strange, happy smile. Dang it!
He only gave us
Damn.
the password for one of the bombs. This is bad. What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
How much time have we got?
25 minutes.
Are you sure?
Yes. When he told us the time, I checked my bracelet.
Oh, smart.
It said exactly 30 minutes.
You mean the bombs are gonna go off the same time the next set of doors opens?
Yes.
Oh.
The time on your bracelet is the time we have left.
Ah, that's convenient. To check it. Oh, so 25 minutes.
This isn't good. I was hoping that we might be able to escape through the white doors, but
It takes 5 minutes for the primary door to open and close.
Yeah, that's not good.
So,
yes, I know. There's no way we can get through them before
Yeah.
the explosion happens.
Well, there's
Oh,
no point
man.
just standing around. We should start looking. We need 3 things. The password input device.
Yep. And the remaining 2 bombs, right?
Right.
we also need passwords for all the bombs other than number 3.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Maybe Dio has a note or something?
Hold on. Let me check.
She knelt down and quickly checked his pockets and sleeves, then sat back on her heels, frustrated.
Damn, he's clean.
Damn it! She looked pale.
Then we'll just have to hope we find it somewhere.
This is not good.
Yuji, can you go tell Luna what's happened?
Right. I'm on it.
Good. The rest of
Uh-oh.
you,
Right.
let's move
Luna
out.
doesn't
We can
know.
do this. Let's go.
We all took off at a run, heading to the different parts of the building. But all of our searching turned up nothing, and as we searched, the clock kept ticking. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh! Yeah, we're dead. Then at last the chromatic doors opened. Uh-oh.
Chromatic doors have opened.
Oh,
5
man.
minutes.
Our time had run out. We watched the wide doors open. Were they doors to heaven? Or to hell? The thought barely had time to flutter through my mind before everything went white. We didn't even have time to say goodbye. 1,000 emotions flooded my brain in those last moments. Why? How? How had we ended up this way? Then a blistering wave of heat, like the surface of the sun itself, wiped out any lingering thoughts. My consciousness slipped away into a bottomless pool of darkness. Neither heaven nor hell, only the void. Ayo. Ayo. Oh my god, that's the Alice ending? That's crazy. That's a crazy ending. Oh. That's a crazy ending. Oh my goodness. That was a crazy one. We happened to have the lock stuff for it, so that was really fun, but oh my goodness. And we got a new bomb code. That's good. That's good. Okay, shall we try Ally 2 here? Like, see what we what happens there, because it's a short one, so. Yeah, let's get killed by Alice. Yep. Let's just get killed. Let's just die, I guess. Let's just die.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Can we not skip it? Thank you. Ally. She's gonna kill us. We're gonna die. Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. All right, let's go have a look at the results. Oh God.
Results from round 2.
No, Chad
of the
voted for
Ambidex
betray.
game will now be displayed.
Chad voted betray.
Please direct your attention to
It wasn't
the
me. It
results
wasn't me,
soon.
guys. The chat voted betray. Imagine if we chose ally here, though. For the first time. That would have been fun, too. What do you mean it was oh Riri? What the heck? I'm the only loser who dies.
Points have please.
I'm the only person who dies. What? It wasn't possible. I blinked, rubbed my eyes, and looked again. No, that's not possible. How can Alice's vote be betray? Oh, also, a little reminder, Alice was supposed to be unconscious here and be in the infirmary and automatically vote ally. So we were very surprised the first time this happened. It was a question I would never know the answer to. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic Soparil. I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble, then gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor.
Sigma! Sigma! Hang on! Oh no!
Oh no! And die!
Sigma! Get up!
Sigma!
Sigma!
No, why?
My eyelids felt like they were made of lead, but I forced them open. Everything was growing blurry, but I noticed that the door of the second AB room was open. No one had gone into that room. I'd watched them all. And yet there she stood, an apparition that couldn't possibly be real. Atlas. The world was gradually going black, and my mouth refused to form words, but my head echoed with questions. How? Why? What was she doing there? Had she run in at the last moment after Luna and I entered our room? But even if she had, why choose betray? Then the darkness closed over my mind as well, and my questions were gone forever. Dead. Dead end. Dead end. We die. Dio pretending to care. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Alrighty. Oh, we did a lot today. I kind of want to do more, though. But... I have to do some work, too. Still. I have to do some work, and I think if we start this part now, that will take way too long. It'll take way too long if we want to find a good place to end it on. So we can go to my chatting screen, maybe chat for a little bit before I leave. Okay? But we'll save the rest of the game for later. We always want more. Me too! I want more too! At least we'll go back here. Go to the AB room so I can save here so we don't have to watch the beginning again. No, we can't open the lock. Time. We can only open it when it's green. Let's see. We can only open it when it has this color. But not when it's black. And that one that we need to open, this one is still black, so we don't have the solution. Unfortunately. All right, let's go chat. All right. It's such a good game. It's such a good game. I like it a lot. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Are you guys having fun with the game? Do you guys like watching this game? I like it a lot. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. I have a great time with it. It's a really good game, yeah. I would like to play the third one too, even though I've heard it's not that good, but you know, eventually we'll play the third one too. We have to. We have to. Just a fun time. Slowly unraveling all the secrets. Yeah, we'll play Zero Time Dilemma after this one as well. But that will be a while after this. We'll take a little break from this game and then play different mystery games and then, you know, just the way we did it before as well. The most solid one is 999. You think so? You think so? I don't know. I like both. I like 999, but I like this one too. I just like the escape room aspect of it. So I'm very excited for No Sleep for Kaname Date because it incorporates a lot of those like escape rooms too, I think, because you have escape sections as well. So I'm very excited about those parts and excited to see what they are like. I would like to see what kind of escape rooms they make for that one. VLR is your favorite? Yeah, No Sleep for Kaname Date seems exciting. I'm very excited for it. If I can, I will get it on release, but I think I will want, if they bring it out, I would want a special edition of that because, you know, I love those games. You like escapes more than somniums, so it seems promising. I think we're gonna get both. I like the somniums a lot too. They're different. I just like escape rooms separately from somniums. I like both, but I'm excited that they're incorporating escape rooms into the game as well. Looking forward to that very much. Yeah. And I hope, of course, that you guys are also looking forward to it because you know. fun time. Just a fun time. Just a good fun time. You know? That's just what I'm looking forward to. Hope it's more like the original and not the sequel. Like the original I, the Somnium Files? Me too. I like the sequel too, though. I like both of them. So honestly, it's not necessarily a bad thing if they kind of like do a little bit of the sequel as well. But the first one just blew me away so much. It was hard to replicate that feeling with a second game. It was hard, but I would love to play it. Did I tell you guys I almost bought Rain Code when I was in Japan? But they told me as I was about to buy it, they were like, this version can only be played in Japanese. And I was like, oh man. Because if I play Rain Code, I would have liked to stream it. So I was like, oh, I can buy it here, buy it like cheaper and then stream it. But no. I couldn't. I didn't. Did not stream it. Oh well. Oh well. It's okay. Maybe one day. I don't know. You finished the first I, the Somnium Files in one weekend. So good. Yeah. I loved it. I think that's the only downside to streaming mystery games like this is that I want to keep playing it for like hours and 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 hours. But sometimes you just can't. I want a little bit of variety in my streams as well, so I don't want to play the same game like 2 weeks in a row. But also I can't stream every day for like 10 hours. Not that I can game for 10 hours every day, but you know. But I would sometimes I'm like, oh, I wish I could play it more. Now I have to wait a week. I have to wait a week. So yeah, it depends. Make your 24-hour stream and I, the Somnium Files stream. 24 hours of I, the Somnium Files. It's a good game, though, to play for a long time, especially because it's fully voiced. I think that would be a problem for me to fully voice it. This is also why I like that the non-escape room parts in this game are also voiced. Because constantly talking for like hours and hours and hours on end. Especially when my voice is still kind of blah, blah, blah. Are you doing Dragon Quest now? But once that's done, you want to do Nirvana Initiative? Yeah, I recommend Nirvana Initiative. I hope you like it. I hope you like it. I really like it. I really liked it. It was a fun game. I mean, the first game, I liked it more. But the second one was good too. We feel the same pain, but also you can't watch for 10 hours even if you totally would. Yeah, that's also a thing. Especially with time zone differences, right? If it was like during the day in my time, I can watch streams like in the background for like 10 hours if I wanted to. But usually the streams that I watch are not in my time zone, so I don't watch them live for 10 hours. I do rewatch some things. I will put them on when I'm working or something. I have exciting plans, though. My anniversary is drawing near. My anniversary is coming close. It's in like 3 weeks. Ah! 3 weeks. Ah! 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 Anniversary jump scare. No, it's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to it. I want to do some special stuff for it. A special stream. I'm thinking of doing a like donathon with like goals. You know? Donathon with goals. I think that would be a lot of fun to do a big stream, big celebration stream. maybe it can be like 24 hours. 24-hour donathon. I will schedule it well again. It will be a 24-hour stream where I kind of schedule what I'm going to be doing because I feel like that works better. When I did the 12-hour stream for my half anniversary, oh my god, that's so long ago. When I did my 12-hour stream for my half anniversary, I did plan ahead of what I was going to play, and I think that also works. So we can plan in some free time and then also do some other stuff. As long as bets are involved, because we know how good you are with bets. Yup. Totally. Nah, it will be fine. It will be all good. How many years? 3 years. It will be 3 years of streams. Oh my goodness. 3 years. Oh my goodness. I'll have done this for 3 years. Oh my god. Still having fun with it. Yippee! Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of things that I'm currently thinking about and like trying to plan ahead. Not only stream related things. It's I guess it's just something that comes with almost graduating completely. I'm like almost done studying completely. Oh my goodness. That's like the end of an era of my life. That's gonna be weird. It's gonna be the end of an era of my life. The end of a life. Like, I don't know, it's just gonna be weird. To no longer be a student. No longer go to school. That kind of graduation. Oh yeah, uni graduation. Sorry, I dropped the G word. Uni graduation, like university graduation. Graduating from uni. It will be like the end of an era. Weird. I don't know how I will feel about it. I feel like I'm ready. I'm ready to be done with studying. But also, I'm a little nervous about it. I feel like that's normal, though. I feel like everyone gets a little nervous about it. But I've been thinking about what I want to do after, and I have been thinking that I've been thinking about this for a long time, right? I've been thinking about this for a long time, where I thought about, or I've always said, I don't want to permanently move to Japan. For example, like, I studied Japanese studies before what I do now, which is something I can probably talk about later. Once I finish it, I'll talk about it. But as of now, I have a bachelor's degree in Japanese studies, and I've been there twice, and every time, like when you mention like, oh, I've done Japanese studies, usually the first thing people ask is like, oh, do you want to live there? And my answer has always been not permanently, but maybe for like a year or two, like a few years. Maybe a few years, but not like permanently. I wouldn't like permanently live there and be like, I'm gonna live here for the next 40 years. But a few years. Perhaps. Let's say for now, under 10 years. Yeah? Under 10 years. It depends on like how it goes and stuff. But I would like to live there for like a year or something. Like maybe a year or 2 years, go there and live there and like, I don't know, something like that. So now that I'm almost done with studying and I will no longer really be bound to a location for studying, because That's what I have now. I'm bound to this location. And the work that I do, or whatever I am currently building a career in, is very, very doable remotely. I can work remotely for that. In fact, I do work remotely for most of it. And I was like, The idea crossed my mind. I was like, what if? What if? What if after I'm done studying, I just move to Japan for a year? And I work from there. And I just live there for a year. And I thought about it, and the more I thought about it, I was like, this might be the perfect moment to do something like that. It might actually be perfect. Because I don't have a permanent spaceship right now. I have a temporary one that I'm going to have to move out of a little after I finish studying. So I'm going to have to move away anyway. I don't have a job that binds me to a certain place right now. And before I do get a job that binds me to a place, I see the possibilities, and I'm just like, it would be the perfect time, actually, to move to Japan for like a year or something. So I've kind of looked into it and been like, yeah, get a special visa for it. You can get a special visa. Get a visa. Get a place to stay. Move there for a year. Live there for a year. It's going to be the challenge. Riri learns how to live minimalistic lifestyle. And the more I thought about it, the more I was like, it would be so much fun for, like, not only, like, I guess, personal development, but also for streams. Because, yeah, like you say, Index, there'd be a lot to discuss on Zatsus. I could make a lot of, like, fun videos about places where I've been. Can do some like, travel content. I think that would be really fun. And I don't know, it's been on my mind for so long. And now that I've started looking into how to actually do it, because I've always held myself back from looking into how to do that. I was like, you know what? Let's just not look into it. You're not going to do it anyway. And now I was like, but what if I just look into how hard it would be? Like, if you never look into it, you'll never do it. But what if I just look into whether it's possible and then see whether I want to do it or not? And the more I look into it, the more I think this is so feasible to do. And also, it's the perfect time. It's literally the perfect time right now. So I was calling my Papa Star today. And I told him, I was like, Dad, I've been thinking about this. And he was like, Riri, you have to do this. Now is the perfect time. You have to do this. You just have to do it. Just look into that. Look into that. This would be the perfect time. Perfect time. Especially because I explained to him, I was like, you know, like the work I do is like remotely anyway, so I can keep doing that work. And if I can get a working visa, then maybe I can find like a little part-time job in Japan as well, depending on like whether I need to speak Japanese constantly or not. I don't know, maybe get something that's kind of like bilingual, kind of something where I can also speak English. It would be fun for my content, stuff like that. And my Papa Star, he almost didn't even let me finish. He was like, you have to do it. Look into that. It's the perfect time. It's the perfect freaking time. the stars are in alignment. They kind of are aligning for this, yeah. It is definitely something that I'm thinking about. Scheduling would change, though. That's true. That's true. Scheduling would change. And streams would be at a different time. And mainly, like, it depends on the space where I would end up living, whether I could or could not stream the same way that I do now. I would still stream, but I'd have to see if I can do that the same way. I might not be able to take my entire setup with me. I might also not be able to be too loud, because the spaceship where I live right now is very like nice, and it doesn't let out a lot of sound, so I've never had any noise complaints. But in Japan, the walls are a lot thinner usually, and I can't do horror stuff and scream very loudly. Then again, there are a lot of opportunities for rental studios in Japan. A lot of places that I can go to stream. Ooh, I was like, oh my goodness. Especially like VTuber community, like the VTuber community is much bigger in Japan than it is in the Netherlands. So I'm kind of like, I really want to do this. I really want to do this. So I've been looking into it. I've been looking into the cost of an apartment, a place where I would possibly like to live. I've been looking at Osaka. I've been looking at Kyoto. I've been looking at Tokyo as well. Maybe I should live somewhere a little more remote. It depends. But I was like, oh my god, this could be like the adventure of a lifetime. Just live there for like a year and just work from there. It would be great. It would be absolutely wonderful. If I can make that happen, I will. So right now, I'm trying really hard to see if I can do that, if I can feasibly like get together the money and stuff. And it's all about saving up. So it's going to be the big Riri saving up era, and in which she saves up, works really hard, and hopefully can get to Japan in like a year or something. So we'll see. We'll see. A maid cafe job. Honestly, that would kind of be the dream. I would definitely look into that. See if maybe I can do something like that. Maybe a maid cafe job. Cat cafes. When I was in Japan on vacation, I saw a lot of like places that I told Mama Star, I was like, I would love to work in a place like this. Just like a tiny cafe. If I can speak some Japanese, that's also like one of the things I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna have to really relearn a lot of Japanese. I'm gonna have to spend a lot of time on remembering my Japanese and getting better at it. So there we go. It's gonna be Riri learns Japanese better and more again era. So yeah, just a small cafe and diner. Yeah, it would be so nice. Or even like Pokemon Center. If I know what to say, Pokemon Center. There are a lot of tourists there anyway, so Pokemon Center could be perfect. Something like that. I don't know. When I was in the Pokemon Center, I was like, oh my god, what a dream to work here. Just be there and be like, hello, welcome to the Pokemon Center. I could do that. I could stand there and be like, Pokemon Center, yokoso. Right? That would, Would you hire me based on that? Hire me based on that alone. Pokemon Center, yokoso. Get the Nurse Joy haircut. I could. I could get the Nurse Joy haircut, definitely. Wear a cute cosplay every day. No. Just dress in the clothes there, you know. But yeah, I've been thinking about it. Send Riri to Japanathon. Honestly. It would be great. It would be great. But we're gonna do a lot of saving up, and I really hope that I can do something like that. Maybe in like half a year to a year, I could travel there and live there for a year. So yeah, I've been looking into the costs, and I'm gonna like really look into how to get a visa and what it would all cost to like live there and save up money so I can support myself when I live there, and hopefully build my remote working career so I can work when I'm there. So we'll see if it works. If it works out. It would be great. We'll see. But yeah, that's a big dream that I've been thinking about, that I don't know, it's been, you know, when you have like big dreams for such a long time, you kind of, I don't know, forget how to reach them. Does that make sense? Like, I've had this dream for such a long time, and all this time it's been a dream because I've been like, oh, I can't move that way because I'm still studying, or I can't go there because of this, or I mean, I go to school, I can't go there because I have a job that is that binds me to this place. And now I look at that and I'm like, oh my god, nothing is holding me back. But I didn't realize it for so long, because every time I thought about, okay, living in Japan, that's a faraway dream, maybe one day. And then now I thought about it, I was like, living in Japan, that's a dream, far stacked in the back of my mind, you know, like stored in the back of my head. I stored that dream somewhere, and maybe one day we'll see. And I was looking through like my Japan pictures. I was like thinking back on the travels, and then I thought to myself, especially now that I'm also like spaceship hunting and stuff, I was like, huh, what would an apartment cost in Japan actually? So I looked at it. I was like, just you know, the haha JK unless. And then I saw it and I was like, wait a minute. Is this actually the perfect time to like try something like that? So yeah. So I'm very excited about it. I'm very nervous about it too, but I really, really want this. And I guess that's why I'm very nervous about it, because I wanted to succeed. I want to succeed. I want it to work out. I want to be able to like save up the money and go there. So trying really hard to save up that money and go there. So it's the big Riri saves up money era. Yeah. It's a good time to do something like that right now. Not for long term though. I was not planning on like living there for a super long time, just like a year, because that also works with like a visa and stuff like that. I could live there for a year. And I think that would be nice. A year would give me ample time to travel around the country and see a lot of the things that I still want to see there, and also have that feeling of like living there. I told my mama star when I was there with her a lot of the times that I would like to live there for a while just to you know, experience living there instead of being a tourist. I would like to actually live there for a while to, you know, like find the local stores that you like, and like, I don't know, get familiar with the area, and just feel like you belong there for a bit. Feel like you know your way around it. And I was starting to feel like that a little bit when we were going back home, because we'd been there for like almost a month. I was like, oh man, I kind of like relearned my way around the Japanese train system, and how the stores work and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, I'm having so much fun just going to a supermarket, honestly, just going to the grocery store, just going to just taking a train was fun to me. So I don't know, I want to do that. See if I can make some friends there, see if I can meet new people and kind of get out of my shell. I'm ready for that adventure, I feel like. I'm ready. And it's been also, this is going to sound like such a sappy story, but those who've been following me for a longer time know this, I think. But I've had a proper burnout a few years back, and that resulted in a lot of like very anxious feelings, like a lot of extreme feelings of anxiety. I had a lot of panic attacks back then, and they persisted for a pretty long time. And that also prevented me from doing a lot of the things that I really wanted to do. And now that I wouldn't say I never deal with like panic attacks or anything anymore. I definitely am still kind of an anxious person, but I can handle it a lot better now. Like I can just do the things I want to do. And I don't know, I feel like I should seize that opportunity and do something with it now that I'm doing great. Do something cool like that. So yeah, it crossed my mind, and then it kind of stayed on my mind, and now we're here and I'm actually looking into it, and hoping that I can do something like that. But we'll see. We'll see. It makes sense, but seeing you're doing your best, I support and hope you can make it. Thank you, No Axel. Thank you. I hope I can do so too. And then we'll do it together. How fun would that be? We travel there kind of together. I can tell you guys all about it, and I can show you like pictures and videos and make like cool content about Japan. And maybe I can show you like the Japanese crafts and stuff, like all the cool crafting things that I found there that I wanted to buy but I couldn't. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to send so many packages home in advance. It's a trade-off, right? Yeah, all the foods and festivals too. Yeah, imagine I could make like videos about the festivals and about food places, and I could finally do the karaoke stream in a karaoke booth or something like that I wanted to do. Man, it just sounds like a lot of fun. So yeah, I'm thinking about it, but it's a goal. I'm gonna save up big money for it. That's the goal. So we're gonna save up big money, live minimalistic this upcoming year. And then also, if I would move to Japan, I would have to live the minimalistic life because I would get a spaceship that is smaller than the one I have currently. I won't be able to take all my stuff with me, obviously. So that's going to be interesting. The main problem that I would have is my setup. Taking my setup with me. Whether that would be feasible at all. Because I think it might not be. What if I have to stream from my laptop? Ooh. Ooh, that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. I'm going to have to see if I can do something extra and take my setup with me. Or maybe even, this is also something that I know a lot of people do when they like move to a certain country for a certain amount of time, is buy a temporary PC there. Or like rent one, maybe. Maybe you can do that. I don't know. I've never looked into that. But buy one that I use there and then sell it once I leave. Could do something like that. We'll see. We'll see. There has to be a way. Yeah, there has to be a way. It's probably not impossible. I don't know. I haven't looked into that yet. First, I was like, maybe look into like the cost of like a plane ticket and an apartment I mean, a spaceship and everything else. Like a visa, maybe. Maybe get that first before I get a PC. Yeah, PC part buying stream in Akiba could be cool. Maybe. Maybe. Who knows? It would be so cool. We could do like all sorts of cool stuff. Oh, and I can get my Japanese fashion on that I've always wanted. Buy Japanese clothes. Buy such good fashion from brands that they don't have here. Oh, I dream. Anyway, it's a goal that has become within my reach. That has come within my reach, and now I'm like, I must. So yeah, it's something. It's something, all right? It's something. Grasp that goal. I'm gonna try. Yeah, think of all the yukatas you'll be able to try out because you have events to wear them at. Yeah! Yeah! Right? It would be so exciting. Ooh! Okay, I'm gonna. I'm just thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just thinking about it. No, I'm really gonna try to do this. It would be such a big dream for me to fulfill, and I don't know. I just hope I can do it. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, Skyrunner, thank you for subbing. Thank you. Welcome aboard. Sorry if it had a little bit of delay, but thank you. But we're gonna try. It's just, I don't know, it feels so weird because I've had big dreams like this before, and I've told people about them before and been like, oh, I would like to do this, and then I kind of like get obsessed with the idea and I look into whether it's possible or not. Like for example, for a while I had this idea like, oh yeah, I went to study musical theater in America, so I looked into what it would cost and where I would want to go and into audition requirements and everything like that, and I ended up not doing it despite like telling everyone, oh, this is what I'm planning on doing. And then I don't know, it feels kind of stupid. I feel like I do that with some things. I have like such big dreams, and then I'm like, yeah, maybe nah, maybe nah. You know, maybe nah. So every time I like even this time too, like I tell people about it, I'm like, they're gonna think, oh yeah, Riri has another big dream or like idea that she's not gonna fulfill. But I feel like I should. I feel like I should pursue this one. The good thing is with this that it would just be a year. Yeah, it's a decent amount of research to do, but certainly not impossible. Yeah, exactly. And I feel like a year would also be feasible for me. Even if I would get like a little homesick, which I will, because I mean, I got homesick after 3 weeks in Japan. I also got homesick when I moved out of my parents' spaceship. So, you know, it just happens. It happens, but even then, even if it would be a horrible experience, that's like how I try to like look at it too, you know? Even if it would be horrible, it would just be a year. Just be a year. And if it's amazing, it would be a year. A year there. Time to prove them wrong out of spite. Yeah, I'm gonna prove them all wrong. I'll be in Japan in like a year or something, hopefully, maybe. Who knows? It would be perfect. And I've been thinking about like what month would I like to leave then. I'm thinking maybe in a year. Maybe a year from now would be a good time to go. Like half a year to a year from now. Depending on how fast I can save up money. That's what I will do. So yeah. I'm gonna look into it, save up money, try my best. And now I'm going to end stream because I still have to do some work. And then after I will be eeping. But I will be back again on Wednesday for a members. We're going to be doing another membership stream on Wednesday. And it is what you guys picked. I'm going to be drawing another outfit for me. Oh my goodness, so exciting. This time the theme is pirates. We're going to draw a pirate Captain Riri. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that. I'm very excited about trying to draw a new outfit, especially the pirate theme. I hadn't really thought about that for myself, but maybe it will be a really fun outfit. Who knows? Who knows? And those of you who are not members or don't want to become members, that's completely fine. There will be another stream on Thursday. Yes. An early stream where we'll play Subnautica again. Ooh, scary. Lots of water this week. So that's when I hopefully will see you guys again. I'm looking forward to that. Until then, thank you guys for always listening to me and having so much fun with me. I'll be seeing you guys on the Twitters, the TikToks, the Discords, and the Instagrams. And until next time... Bye-bye! Wait. Before I go, I need to tell you the times. I will be streaming tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Wednesday, 8 p.m. my time. Central European Summertime. Afternoon. For my friends on the west side of the world. Middle of the night. My friends on the east side of the world. And... the Subnautica stream is going to be early. It's going to be at 11 a.m. my time. Central European Summertime. That is very early morning for my friends on the west side of the world. Afternoon or evening for my friends on the east side of the world. Anyway, that's all I forgot to say. I will see you guys again. Until then, bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.